Hello everybody, hello everyone, welcome to another stream on this beautiful Sunday morning, Sunday evening, or Sunday... I guess that would be it probably. It's very good to see you, thank you for joining me, I appreciate your kindness, and it's very good to see you. Yeah, we're back again for another GeoGuessr stream. I know that some of you guys like GeoGuessr, some of you guys just are... tolerated. I don't know where I was going with this statement, honestly. I gotta admit, it's a little bit after midnight. You gotta give me a little bit of leeway there. But how's it going, everyone? Welcome. Hey, Angel, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you again. How's life been for you, Angel? And Chubbs, hi. How's it going, Chubbs? Good to see you as well. How have you been? Phoenix, my friend, have you had any good pasta lately? Any good pasta? It's always good to, have I had any good pasta lately? Let me think about this. Let's say chili, hamburgers. I'm thinking about the meals I've had over the last few days. I don't think any of it was pasta. Juk. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had pasta in a while. So I guess I'm a little bit jelly. Hey, Sir, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? And you're trying to pull an all-nighter. Why are you trying to pull an all-nighter, Sir Soup? What's the reason? What's the reason behind trying to pull an all-nighter? I'm just kind of curious about that. Yeah. And you're lucky that you wait for the stream. It's 3:20 a.m. You're still doing school. Oh no, Phoenix. What's going on with school with you, Phoenix? You're still doing on schoolwork? You know what? I used to do that in high school, honestly. High school was by far the busiest I've ever been in terms of like things I needed to get done, right? My college wasn't as bad. My work wasn't as bad, except maybe like one day. But high school, I constantly came back home from school exhausted. I passed out immediately. I slept for like 3-4 hours. I slept through my family dinner. My family's dinner, right? I would wake up, I don't know, around maybe like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'd go to the fridge, eat whatever leftovers remained from dinner because I was too tired to eat with everyone else. I heated that up in the microwave, ate that, and then I went and did my homework. I did my homework for another like 4 or 5 hours, right until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd go to sleep again until it's time for school, and then I'd go to school. It was a messed up schedule, but there's just so much work in high school, just so much homework that I had to get done over and over again, and it just wore me out. So yeah, I understand that. If that's what you're up for, I'm so sorry. Hey, Squadrico, good to see you. Welcome, stream Squadrico. How's life going for you? And you had some good pasta reading. Oh, what kind of pasta did you have, Phoenix? And Chubbs, I'm glad that you've been great. Excellent clicks. I've been doing well. I've been doing pretty well. We're just enjoying life and having some good times with good people. I'm glad you're also doing well, Angel. I'm doing well. I'm glad that you're doing well. Okay. Hey, Maze, my friend. How you doing, Maze? I wore the shirt for you. I haven't asked you, Maze, in a while about birds. What's up with have you anything interesting with birds happening with you lately? I don't necessarily know, if birds do things every now and again, but I'm kind of curious, I want to ask because we usually talk about that topic a lot, and it's been a while. And Phoenix, school's insane for you. Oh, and once you have the Prince of 5-minute memorized speech, oh dear. And you have a ton of stuff basically, and you don't sleep anymore. Phoenix, that's basically my life, my old high school life. It's like just like I get sleep when I can, sometimes even in class, but it was just a grind. Who knew? There's never any time for anything else, so that's really rough. Yeah, Swagico, you can friend me on Hypixel. People do friend me on Hypixel. I just don't always see the friend request. That's the big problem, Swagico, because usually I'm paying attention to the stream chat and not necessarily to the in-game chat. And so while I do accept friends in Hypixel, it's just a matter of like I never see the request. Mr. Top Hat, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Top Hat. I assume that you're here for some GeoGuessr, Mr. Top Hat, because that's what we're here for. How you been, by the way? I know that, Mr. Top Hat, you are a big fan of GeoGuessr, and you know what? So am I. So we're gonna get started with some diverse world. Everyone likes some diverse world. No time limit, no move. You guys know the drill. If you want to play, you know, exclamation point CG, and ooh, this looks like a very nice place. I like this. We're off to a good start already. But yes, absolutely. You can friend me on Hypixel too, Bloody Hound Angel. I'm just not on Hypixel right now, so I won't see anything. I think you have to be live to be friends, to friend someone, right? I don't know for sure. Megan, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Megan. How have you been? How's life going for you? Megan, you said that before you work. What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do you do, Megan? And Blah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Blah. How's life going for you? I'm glad you're doing good, Mr. Top Hat. You know, I'm just here for another stream. And look, it's our friend Wanderlust. Hey, Wanderlust. Let's get a shout out for our friend Wanderlust. Let's get a shout out for Wanderlust. Hey, Wanderlust, good to see you. How have you been? Guys, go follow Wanderlust. It streams a lot of cool games. Skyrim, Dungeons and Dragons. A cool in person. He's been married for 13 years, or is it 14 years at this point because it's 2022. Just really nice guy, a fun person. Check him out, give him a follow. But yeah. And Blah, how are you doing? Blah? Okay, what we got here? I'm glad that you're doing well, Wonderless. I'm glad you're doing well. You're doing pretty. Your streams are going extremely well. You're getting a lot of attention. People are coming in. They're participating. I think you've been popping off, Wonder. I think that's awesome. That's so awesome. you're actually. I like watching your streams. Honestly, I really do like watching your streams because they're very comfortable, right? There's no non-threatening. I don't feel like I'm gonna be like, you know, like a lot of noises are gonna start popping out on like crazy for no reason. Some people are hyper streamers, and I don't mind hyper streamers, but sometimes I just want someone that I could like trust to listen to. You know, you never know. Wow, 14 now. Ooh, wow, Wonder. 14, I gotta update it. Yep, gotta update this. Okay. But it's good to see you, Wonder. And, hey, Dust, good to see you. Let's shout out for our friend Dustin. Another GeoGuessr streamer, plays Chatguessr. He's a very good person, very smart. Makes a lot of maps. Had an 800 streak going the other day, maybe the other week at this point. I think we have some European Union license plates, guys. You see the yellow, blue stripe on the side? I think that's European Union. Generally, when you see blue stripe on a license plate, it's either one of two things. It's either EU or Turkey. So I think that might be a possibility there, because I see the stripe. Oh, I see here this says Via San Blas, so maybe some Spanish. Interesting, they have a stop right here. That's a very weird. Do they drive on the left here? That would throw me off. I don't think they drive on the left, but maybe they drive on the left. Or maybe it's a one-way street. Why? Because normally when you have a stop, right? That's the side you drive on. Do they drive on the left here? What the frack? I wonder where in the world we are. I don't know. It's possible that it's a one-way road though, so this is just to throw you off, right? Perhaps this is nothing. It just happens that the stop is marked that way. But it's very weird to me. Kind of hard to see we're in an alleyway. Looks like that's like some maybe Catholic, Orthodox maybe. But yeah, you've been having fun. Yeah, Wonder, you look like you're having a ton of fun. And Angel, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the headphones. The cat ears are a gift from my friend French Rose. The cat ears are Razer cat ears that you can buy separate. And you can attach to your headphones. So I appreciate that you just gave them to me, and well, you know, I'm just wearing them. Hey, Dusk, good to see you. How you been, Dusk? But yes, I don't know what kind of place we might be at. I'm leaning towards a Spanish or Portuguese speaking country, right? From this alone, Villa San Blas, maybe Italian, because I don't know the difference on those words specifically between Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. I do think European Union though, right? So I'm thinking European Union because of the license plate. So that limits me to like 3 countries ish, and then everything that kind of in the middle that speaks it. And then this is an interesting kind of. It's definitely a church of some kind, but it looks like very kind of traditional style. It couldn't be Orthodox, right? You wouldn't see a lot of Orthodox in these 3 countries. Maybe just Catholic. What does it say? True Blue? That doesn't help me out. True Blue. The sign says True Blue over here. Yeah, guys, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. Somebody's hanging out their laundry. That's really cool. you know. So it looks like a very nice place, but I'm really surprised that like you see something like nice like this, and then you don't see like, you know, do people not have dryers, washing machines and dryers? I know that hanging out your clothes sometimes can be, you know, preferred or better. Saves electricity, of course, but dryers I think save time. I read a book, I believe, and they said that one of the great time savers that it was the introduction of a washing machine, and I guess dryer would go along with it, right? Because that saved people from having to do their clothes like for hours on end. You know, they could just throw it into the machine, it washes it for you, and then you're ready to go. You know, you have more time to do other things, which I think makes sense. A lot of productivity. I have no idea where we're at. I'm gonna get Spain. so yeah, no, I know. Just if you want to take a better look at the headphones, Angel, it's very straightforward. They just kind of clip on. It doesn't really, in fact, they're also, this is rubber right here, so you don't even have to, it doesn't even hurt it doesn't ruin your headset or anything. It doesn't scratch it. And the whole thing looks really cool. And this isn't even a Razer headset. This is a Sennheiser headset, so it probably works for a lot of different headsets, and as long as it's about the same size as this, you know, or as a Razer headset. Yeah. Angel, generally no, we usually don't say the country out loud until the GeoGuessr country, but we do talk about hints, right? Like how I said, like, oh yeah, I think that this is a big hint right here, the license plate. I think that's a big hint. You know, we talk about like, oh, you know, suns in the skies over here, or this architecture looks, you know, like Latin America or something. I don't think this architecture looks like Latin America. So, so yeah. Hey, how's it go? Hi, don't. Welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? Thank you for wishing me a good day. I hope you have a good day as well. You never played GeoGuessr, but you know how to play it, so this is your first time. Well, Squadrical, I'm glad that you are playing with us, and this is a good time with you. 5 seconds. By the way, get your guess in 5 seconds, then we'll move on. And you have to get some? Yeah, Angel, I hope you get some. I hope you get some cat ears. They're very exciting. I don't know, they probably come in different colors, right? I have the green ones, but you could probably get like, I don't know, green. Well, green's Razer. I'm sure there's probably pink. I don't know. Maybe there'd be blue. If they're smart, if Razer is smart, and I think they are smart, they probably have a lot of different colors that you could probably purchase them in. I don't know why French gave me green. Oh, maybe because my PFP is green, right? My profile picture is green with the penguin on it, the green background. So maybe that's why she got me the green head cat ears. Hey, Sunny, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you been, Sunny? How's life going for you? But yes. Yeah, dryers are privileged people think. Oh, okay, Mace. Wow. I mean, a laundromat generally, I mean, I could be wrong, but a laundromat generally has dryers, washers, and dryers, right? A wash, when you go to a laundromat, you know, you bring out your quarters. Well, in America, you bring quarters. I guess whatever coins your country uses. And there's a washing machine and there's a drying machine, right? So you wash your clothes there, right? And then you take your clothes out and you put it in the dryer and dry them. Of course, you have to like stay there, I suppose, but at least you're not like busy like, you know, putting the clothes into a wash basin and running it up and down the washboard. Instead, you could go ahead and surf your phone or do something else, take a walk, get some lunch. Who knows? Okay, I am wrong. There's a lot of people that are wrong here, including me. Hey, Kizzle, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, Kizzle. How's life going for you? Okay, only Dusk and Maze got it, which just makes sense. They're very smart people. So I'm sorry, Chubbs, it was not Morocco. A lot of us in having a Spanish party here. Deep Thought. Hey, Deep Thought, welcome to the stream. Angel and myself in Spain. Not working out so well for us, unfortunately. Mr. Topic, you're in France? Italy's not a bad guess. I actually thought it was definitely one of these 3 countries, in my opinion, from when I was guessing in terms of like the languages. I did think European Union, but I didn't know necessarily what I was looking at. So Megan and Squadrical, you chose Italy, which I don't think is a bad guess. Apparently we're in Malta. I forgot that this is an option. Usually you don't get a lot of Malta, but yeah, Maze and wow, Dust, you guys are right on top of each other. Right here in Birkirkara. Well, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you just chose right here in the middle of the island. We're actually on the northern island. I guess, I don't know if it's called Gozer or something. I don't know. We're in a town a little bit north of, I don't know, what is this town? Nadir? This is the residential location. There's some kind of art studio, I guess. Bed and breakfast. And then these roads here. Trick San Blas. Hey, is that San Blas? So we're looking back. And Trick Weed Rihan. Okay. Malta. I guess that makes sense. What language do they speak in Malta? Italian? I have no idea. Okay. Is there, if there's a new moon every month, where does the old one go? Ooh, dry water. That's a very good question. Very good question, dry water. That is a question I do not know the answer to. Maybe it's the same moon. But yes. And third, you happy with that astrological? Oh, that's good. I'm happy that you got third. It's going well, Kizzle. I'm just going, Kizzle. How's it going with you? And evening to you, Deep Thought. Welcome. This is me kind of doing the little top. When you say evening, it made me think of Mr. Top Hat. And I go, you know when you the old days when everyone wore a top hat, you just kind of tilt your hat to them, that sort of thing. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, that didn't quite make sense. Tube Sai, welcome to the stream. Tube Sai, how have you been? How's life going for you? Okay, this looks like a Gen 2 camera. See how it's kind of circular at the top here? That means that the quality isn't as good, although I don't see this. The bottom circle is not as well defined as usual, but I see it though. Gen 2 camera. I think that they drive on the right here. Can you see how there's a stop sign on the right? Stop sign on the right here. So they drive on the right. You can actually see the car on the right there. So drive on the right. Right side driving area. You probably can't read any signs because the Gen 2 camera has poor quality at a distance, and there is no sign like really immediately next to us. Yeah, you can't really read these signs. I think the bollard might be a big clue. So it's a white bollard with a black diagonal stripe and a yellow on it. You can actually see the back side of this. Here's the bollard here on the back, and that's the front. So the bollard, the rose, and the fact they drive on the right may be the big clues. The sun is in the south, so I think northern hemisphere, probably northern hemisphere. But yes. Dry water, you're underwater? Oh no, don't be underwater. Don't be underwater. So does Maltese and English with a hint of Greek in big cities? Jeez Louise, that's a lot of different languages. Okay. But Europeans, right? A lot of you Europeans, you can speak more than one languages. Here in America, we speak English and maybe whatever language we took in high school. But maybe one other if we're lucky. But in general in Europe, I think you guys take like what 2 or 3 languages, which I think is very impressive, really impressive. I'm glad. Hey, Choopside, life is going perfect. Oh, what? Life is going perfect. Choopside, you gotta tell me. Why is life going perfect? That sounds like things are going well for you. Tell me about the great things that are going on in your life, Choopside. I think that's very wonderful. It's always nice to hear about your lives and what you guys are up to. Look at this architecture. Wow, this city has some pretty fancy thing. It's going up a hill, and they're just building all up above this hill. I like this. This looks very nice. And then it has a nice, beautiful countryside over here. I wonder what's going on here. Let's see here. You speak a dead language, Phoenix? I'm still learning it technically. What language is that? What language is it, right? Because like Latin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no one naturally speaks Latin anymore. I think the Catholic Church still uses it, but it's not like, a colloquial tongue. But useful, right? Pretty useful. For historical reasons, right? If you're a historian, knowing Latin is probably like pretty useful, especially if you're a European historian, because then you'll be able to read the original text in the original language without necessarily relying on translations. And I'm sure that some texts are probably not translated. I'm sure a lot are. I'm sure probably most of the important ones are, but there are probably still texts out there that haven't been translated because nobody bothered to do it. It's like, yeah, it's not important to read this in certain languages. But yeah, I don't know if I'd ever learn Latin. This is a tricky one. I don't know where we're at. Okay, I'm getting European vibes again. I can't really see the license plates, unfortunately. But this bollard, I think, kind of reminds me of a European bollard, but maybe. And the architecture looks a little more European, maybe. But other than that, I don't know. Gen 2 cameras, though. Gen 2 cameras, would this be like Germany, maybe? I don't think it's Germany. It doesn't quite look like Germany to me. Looks more like a more Mediterranean climate kind of style. Let's look at this Gen 2 though. If this were a Gen 3 camera, I'd like to see if there was an antenna on it, but it's a Gen 2. Which is a good clue in and of itself, but I don't know. This poor tree, it's really just been cut down. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, get your guesses in. With the next 20 seconds, we'll move on. Sorry if I already said that. I apologize. I'm gonna guess Italy. I don't know where I am exactly, but so Tube thinks the great things are going is that you got Chips, Chris, and you're sick, so no school. So it's good. Wait, so life's going perfect because you have some chips. You have some chips, and you don't have to go to school because you're sick. I mean, to be fair, when I was younger, when I was like in elementary school, I loved not having to go to school because like when I was sick, because hey, I gotta stay home, I gotta play. I didn't like being sick. I don't think anyone likes being sick. But not having to go to school, being able to stay home and just do my own thing, that's always good. That's always fun. But my parents usually didn't let me stay home unless I really felt sick. So it wasn't all stars. It wasn't all stars there. Latin is very useful, but you don't like it anymore. It's gotten so hard and confusing. But it's funny when you understand things people can. Well, that's true. That's true, Phoenix. That's true. 5 seconds, guys, and we'll move on. Yeah, Fleming, how you doing? No worries, Fleming. School's very important, and I think that's very important. And of course, I remember you, Fleming. I think you liked your Dream SMP. Maybe fills up. How's your streaming going, by the way, Fleming? How's your streaming going? Well, your stream vanished back in September, I remember you saying. But I want to know if things have been going well for you. You've been pretty busy. Hey, Oliver, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. 5 seconds. Then I click this button. Good luck. Unless I already said it away, in case I'm so sorry, guys. I do apologize. Welcome to the stream, Oliver. How have you been? But yeah, I don't know where we're at. I don't know. Europe, I think. Europe, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, what is this building? You guys look at this. It's very strange. It has this big kind of shaft thing here, and then that's it. And then maybe this part that sticks out, and then it looks like a big block. This looks like the kind of building I'd build in Minecraft, which means basically no detail. Not exactly the best. Ha! So you know what? I should have guessed what I guessed before. I went to Italy before I was in Spain. I'm just all over the place. Okay, where was everyone? Maze, you chose Colombia. Fair enough, Maze. Was there Colombian cross? No, I don't think there was Colombian cross because we're not in Colombia. But maybe that would threw you off. Who knows? Angel and Drywater, you chose the United States. Good old United States. Apologies, it's not in the United States. We got Swatiko in the Ukraine. Tubes in Greece. Greece is not a bad guess, honestly. I did think kind of a Mediterranean climate kind of country. So Greece is not bad. I'm in Italy. Kizzle, you're in France, and then Deep Thought, you are in Portugal, which put you in second place. Not bad. Second place is not bad. But Dusk, who is a GeoGuessr genius and a GeoGuessr streamer, shout out to Dusk, is in Spain, and you got actually pretty close to where the location is. Dusk, nice, 37 kilometers. That's really impressive. We're in a city called La Marca or Armarcha, and let's see, is there any markers on what this is? Nope. Just a bunch of buildings around here. We're on the Calle Centra Cuenca on the end. Hey, 420. Nice. Okay. Wow. The N420. You don't usually see that a lot. Okay. But Spain. Those are pretty good. I could see that being Spain. I mean, it was Spain, so that's it. This might be a little bit easier. Interesting. This might be a little bit easier, guys. Okay. So there is some writing on the walls here. This car has an antenna. The car has an antenna on it, okay? So let that be very important. But anyway, we got a Mitsubishi Motors over here. Mitsubishi Motors. Notice how cars drive on the left? Cars drive on the left, it looks like, around here, I think. Yeah, see there's a stop sign on the left, stop sign on the left on the other side. Cars drive on the left. It's not a right driving area. This says Eagle Boys Pizza, something cattle, Bellagio, so English speaking, I think. Cadena Chiropractic, optimal health through natural chiropractic care. Ooh, is there an address on here? Dr. something Palmer. I can't read it. Coin laundry. Yeah, looks like an English speaking country. Network video, but they drive on the left. Where's the sun? Sun looks like it's to our north. That sounds about right. Sun's to our north, so southern hemisphere. But yes, okay, yes. Yeah, I mean, some people are very good. Some people are very good at this game, right? Okay, so let me catch you with chat, guys. Gumdrop, good to see you. Welcome, Gumdrop. How's life been going for you? my friend. And Oliver, I'm glad that you're doing good. But yeah, you're gonna cover your Twitch. Hey, fair enough, Oliver. Fair enough. Hey, Barb, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How have you been, Barb? Yeah, it's good to see you. And you thought you was in Europe, Maze? I guess it was just a misclick then. And Fleming, you haven't had time to do the streaming, but you need to download it on your PC now and then try again. Well, Fleming, I wish you the best of luck, but you know, school's important, and you know, you gotta prioritize things, right? Something that's how it works. Sorry that you not go to Map Mage. You're gonna get a bottle of Coke. Ooh, do you guys like soda? What kind of sodas do you like to drink? What's your favorite soda? I like Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke caffeine free. And yeah, Onward, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you liking your stream deck? The stream, you know, Onward, just kind of saying. Onward, it drives on the left, but I think we're in the southern hemisphere, so I don't think we're in the UK, because the United Kingdom, right? United Kingdom's up in the northern hemisphere. I think we're in the southern hemisphere because I think the sun's to our north. That's it. That's what I'm saying here. But yeah, no guess. Generally, you don't want to guess ahead of time. Onward, you just want to play the game. And then, you know, and not list the country because you don't want to ruin it for other people. But the idea here is to kind of like, we could talk about clues. We could talk about clues, but not necessarily like, you know, what we, you know, what country we think it is. Nice getting so close. Sorry, Chew, that you didn't get close. Rip. And definitely Diet Coke. Diet Coke is good, Angel. Diet Coke is fantastic. But yes. And hey, Zombie, good to see you. Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream, Zombie. What? Mage isn't not here, Maze? What are you saying? You trying to confuse me? Okay. Let's see. I don't see any other clues that I can check for sure. But if there's anything, if you guys want me to look at specifically, let me know. And I want to know, what's your favorite kind of soda, Zombie? What soda do you enjoy? What soda do you like to drink? All right. When I'm sick, generally they recommend you drink like things like 7-Up or something, or Mountain Dew. But I gotta admit that too much of it kind of makes me sick. I think it's like the acid or something. I don't know. It just doesn't agree with my stomach. But Diet Coke, doesn't really bother me. The carbonation, though, can sometimes irritate my throat, which isn't great. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds. We'll move on. Give me a second, guys. I need to clear my throat. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I do apologize. No, Maze. What do you say? You think I call you Mage all the time? You think I call me Mage all the time? Do you think I get you guys confused? Look, Maze. I never call you Mage. I never call you Mage ever. But hey, Sebastian, welcome to the stream, Sebastian. It's very good to see you. How's life going for you? And you don't drink my soda, probably just cherry Coke. Cherry Coke, it's not bad. Cherry Coke's not bad. I'm not sure that's my favorite, but I wouldn't mind drinking it. Diet cherry Coke probably. Okay, I better get my guess in. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 5 seconds. We'll move on. I am debating between two different countries. 2,000 kilometers though, so somebody is in the right country, just not the right area. Okay, I think I'll guess right there. And you got last logical. Sorry that you get last logical. That's rough. And Single, you're finally in town. Well, Single, it's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Okay, it was in fact Australia, right? That made sense. They drive on the left side of the road. They speak English, and it was in the southern hemisphere. So Australia was a pretty good guess. South Africa is also not a bad one, of course, and New Zealand are both very similar. But I think New Zealand's a lot more moist. Right? A lot more green. And South Africa tends to use the Gen 2 cameras rather than the Gen 3 cameras, which we saw right there. That's why you were able to see the antenna. If you can see an antenna, it's a Gen 3 camera or higher. If you have a big circle blur thing, it's a Gen 2 camera. Sorry, Swatico is not France, and it was not Russia, Bob. Do apologize. Nor was it South Africa, Megan. Tube just chose Antarctica. Okay, Tube. But it was Australia. So good job to everyone. We got Kizzle and Perth. Bloodhound Angel, you're in the middle of Australia. Myself, I'm closer to Melbourne. And top three are Deep Thought, Zombie, and Dusk. Nice work. Yeah, absolutely. We can zoom in the exact location. We're in a town called Kadena. In fact, you know what? I could also just give you the location on the link there. So we're in a town called Kadena, and then this is like kind of the Auto Pro Kadena Auto Parts store. There's the motorcycles. We saw the auto parts store. Let's see, safety work and safety wear. What else did we see around here? I think one of these was the intersection they were looking at. A pawn shop, computer store. No, but we didn't see that. Furniture store. Ah, here it is, the Bellagio. So we saw the Bellagio right here, like the Italian place. And then I guess there was a butcher shop over there. Fair enough. Yeah, it was way too small, Dust. That's how it happens. Hey, Oof, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Oof? But yeah, it's tricky. It was way too small of a town. They just kind of find it in the middle of like nowhere. But you know, pretty good that you found a zombie, and Dust, you guys got this close. You guys did everyone who got Australia, I think, is really well. Blood on Angel, you're over here. That's cool. So nice work, everybody. Yeah, you don't mind being last logical? Well, that's fine. It's fine, you know. So I'm glad. And you know what? You know, it's a learning game. It's a learning game. Ooh, could this be flag meta? Could we be doing some flag meta here? Oh, hope you like your flag, guys. I see there's flags here, but let me scroll around. Let me scroll around first, see if there's any better clues. Maybe it says like, you know, hey, you're in this country here, you know, kind of thing. Oh wow, this place looks a little bit. Oh, this may be just a dumpster or something, or some kind of recycling plant. So maybe that's not so bad. What's that guy holding? Is this guy holding a helmet? I think it's a helmet. I thought it was like holding like a bowling ball. I'm like, that's pretty weird. I don't see anything. Yeah, you can't really read this sign. It's a Gen 3 camera. It's a Gen 3 camera. It's like a black car Gen 3 camera, but you can't really read it here. And then we got this thing, and I think that there's flags. You can see some flags here. I think those flags are important. Yeah, Kadena was a place. Yeah, sorry, Dusk. But yeah, you spent a while looking, but it's way too small. Yeah, Dusk. Yeah, and Rage, you know, South Australia sucks. New South Wales is better. I mean, what about those who live in South Australia, Rage? You know, won't those people feel like, you know, you're just saying bad things about them? You really shouldn't talk about them like that. I don't know. I've been Rage. Welcome to the stream. But it's good to see you. Good to see you. And of course, Oof, how have you been? You're happy San Francisco 49ers win today? Oh, Anwar. Well, I'm happy. Congratulations to you. I don't generally follow American football that much, but I wish you the best. I'm happy for you. It's always nice when your team wins, right? You know, those of you who follow football, you know, or any other sports, you know, just your team just does well, and you're just happy for them. You cheer them on. And Chris, wow, you're up late, Chris. Good morning to you. Chris, I'm so sorry again. I'm sorry again. I didn't say this actually. I shouldn't say again, because I didn't say my condolences. But my condolences for the loss of that contract. I do apologize, Chris. That's gotta be really really tough, really sad. But knowing you, Chris, I know that you got this. You're gonna bounce back. You're going to you're gonna do well. So, but I'm sorry about the contract loss. It's always rough. Yeah. And I hope that you're doing amazing tonight as well, Chris. Thank you very much for the well wishes. You don't like South Australians, only us New South Wales people are good. Okay, Rach. I don't know my flag meta well enough to know what country this is. I think. Also, these characters look a little bit funny here, right? Don't these characters look a little strange? It almost looks like an Asian character here, but I'm not sure if this is Asia. Could be Asia. Very strange. I don't know where the sun is. I think the sun's over here to our south-ish, but it could be anywhere because it's an overcast day. I don't see... There kind of are slight rifts in the sky, but nothing too crazy. See, I think I'm looking at this, and I see the clues. We got 2 flags, right? So maybe one flag is the flag of the country. Maybe the flag is the country that this school is. So maybe this is like an Asian language school or something, right? And in America, we have Chinese school. Maybe like and Japanese school and probably other Asian language schools, because you know you want your when you move to the United States, at least this used to be the case. You want your kids to be able to learn the language that you learned, you know, necessarily, or maybe you know. So I know that my cousins were sent to Chinese school. I didn't go to Chinese school. My cousins went to Chinese school, so they know Chinese. They know Cantonese, and so but obviously it's in the United States, so they know English. I don't. My. It's really funny because my cousin's father, my uncle, did not speak Chinese. My grandparents did not teach him Chinese. They're worried that they wouldn't know English very well, so they didn't teach him any Chinese, despite that being what my grandfather's native language. So my uncle didn't know Chinese, but he still sent his kids to Chinese school. He married a Chinese girl, and so my aunt spoke Chinese. But he didn't. So they learned this language that he didn't know at all. I wonder if this is an Asian language school and then the country is something else. But it's tricky. It's tricky. I don't necessarily think this is Asia. It just doesn't. I don't know. It's tricky. There's also a language thing here, but could this be Asia? I'm leaning towards either Latin America, Asia, or Africa. I'm leaning towards those locations, which admittedly is a lot of different locations. But I'm getting those kinds of vibes here. Very much more kind of like a more a warmer climate, tropical kind of climate. But you know, especially because of these palms. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Why don't you get your guesses in with the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. But yeah. You are seen to be pulling all night, Phoenix, but Phoenix, you probably should get some rest. Phoenix. I'm just saying. Rest is very important. And Chris, yeah, you end up getting some other contracts to make up for the big one loss. Oh, Chris, see, I knew you'd bounce back, Chris. I'm so happy for you. That's wonderful. Nice job, Chris. Good work on that. But yeah, hey, Bottle, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Bottle. How have you been? Have you been playing? Have you been watching a lot of anime? I've been watching a lot of anime, Bottle. What kind of anime do you like to watch? And you think Modern Flag's a US flag? It could be a US flag. It does kind of look like a US flag, but I don't think this is the United States. I mean, maybe. Could this be United States? See here, what we got here? I don't think so, because a lot of people have guessed incorrectly. I mean, the United States does have some countries like that, but I don't know. I'm going to go with Chile. I'm going with Chile. I think that's probably a bad guess, but I think I'm going to go with Chile. I think this might be a Chilean flag, but I have no idea. 5 seconds. Move on. So I guess put your guess in, and then we'll move on. That's what I'm saying. Move on. that sounds very rude of me. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. Yeah. Are you a San Francisco 49ers fan? Well, generally on war, I'm in Los Angeles, right? So the answer is no. Los Angeles and San Francisco teams tend to have a big rivalry with each other. So I don't really root for a lot of San Francisco teams. Although I don't really mind it. In particular, nobody likes the Giants around here. I think everyone's okay with the A's, but nobody likes the Giants. And such. And also not much of an American football team. Yeah, in Africa, lots of different schools as well. Yeah, I think that's true, Megan. Yeah, so I think it's universal. Universal. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, let's see where we're at. Asia. It was in fact Asia. Okay. Well, let's see who's the worst here. The worst here is, in fact, myself in Chile. I got 1 point. Rip. I'm sorry for those of you in Texas, Angel and Bottle. Apologies. Welcome to the United States. We got Single, and Megan, and Chupsa, you are in Africa. That's fair. I also thought Africa was a potential, but it was actually Asia. It was actually in Asia. Okay, so we got Squadrico, you're in Myanmar, and the correct country is Malaysia. So Deep Thought, you got second, though you're in Indonesia. But Malaysia, you're pretty close to Malaysia. The ones who got it correct were Zombie and Dusk. Nice work, guys. You did really well in Malaysia. We're in a little town called Tampin. And we're down here to the south. There's a trading workshop. We got auto service parts, some shopping centers. Wow, there's a lot going on over here. It looked like a decent town area. But I just didn't know exactly where we were. Were the flags any help, or were flags just not a good clue? I don't know. I don't know exactly what the Malaysian flag looks like. But were the flags helpful? Also, the flags were hard to make out, so it's tricky. But Malaysia. Okay, well, Malaysia it is. So there we go. That was the country. Yeah. So you thought it was Liberia because they have red and white stripes with the blue things on. You saw that, Chad? Single, that does happen. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I'm in Chad, not Africa. Okay. Isn't Chad in Africa? Chad is in Africa. And you thought you did pretty good for Newbie Ask. Logical for your first time, you think really well. Okay, this is a very interesting location. There's a lot of writing here, so let me just give me a second. Okay, first off, this car is a white car, does not have any antennas on it, okay? Sun looks like it's to our northwest, west-northwest. Could we be in the southern hemisphere? We might be in the southern hemisphere. And then we got a lot of writing here. This says something, El Centenario Viri, okay? Estadio Municipal. Hey, there's an Olympics thing on here, guys. Look at that. Do you see this? There's the Olympics rings. The 5 Olympics rings. And then the little torch thing. I think the Olympics were held here at this place at some point. That might be a very big clue. Because there's only been, what? Olympics every 2 years. And that was only for like the last, 50 years? So if you know the location of every single Olympics in the last half century, you probably could get this location. This is multi-servicio, especially if you recognize the languages. Multi-servicios, ENR, okay? And yeah, I don't really see any Quintanilla Ramos. Yeah, I think this must have been like an Olympic venue at some point. Estadio Municipal, it must have been. That looks pretty cool. Oh, thank you very much. How's it going, Brood? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's life going for you? Was that? Yeah, it was a Malaysian flag. Oh, thank you, Zombie. Okay, so it was a Malaysian flag. How are you doing, Brood? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. How's life going for you? And yeah, I'm glad that you figured. I could not recognize the flag. I'm not good with my flag meta. Yeah. Malaysian flag is very similar to U.S. and Liberia flags. Oh, okay, Dusk. Now I know that. You know what, Chube? You can decide what you want to do. You can guess. You can do whatever you want, Chube. It's up to you. But you certainly can play along. But yeah, it's a giant clue. It's a big clue. The Olympic stuff, yeah. And you gotta try to get some sleep. Yeah, Phoenix, please get some rest. Please, if you can't sleep, you'll come back. I hope that you can get some sleep. Thank you for wishing me the best of luck on the stream. But yeah, you need to get to school, Wait, hold on. Tomorrow's Sunday. Or today is Sunday. I guess it depends on if you have Sunday school, right? But getting rest and not ruining your sleep schedule is probably for the best, right? Probably for the best. Don't be like me, guys. Don't decide to be like a guy that streams at the midnight because he can. It's not a good lifestyle. It's not a good lifestyle. I don't recommend it. But you think it's Spanish stuff? Yeah, I think the language is Spanish or Portuguese. I really have a difficulty determining the difference between the two. So I'm thinking you're probably looking for a location that probably had an Olympic Games at some point in a Spanish or Portuguese speaking country, and maybe in the southern hemisphere because the sun is to the north. Right, so that really eliminates things, right? So probably wouldn't be Spain or Portugal if it's in the southern hemisphere. So one of these countries in Latin America, because there aren't many Spanish-speaking countries in other locations, right? Okay, and that probably really just kind of eliminates that. So it could be, and I don't know if it's Portuguese. It could be also Portuguese. So you never know. But who knows? Stream is a must do. Well, Jube, I appreciate that. And you have a good guess, Rage. Rage, you do have a good guess. You are second, so that's fair. Hey, Robson, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. How you doing, Robson? What day for you? It's Sunday for me. It's Sunday for me, but it just became Sunday. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning for me, or 0100 hours, depending on if you use military time, right? So 0100 or 1 o'clock in the morning, which is a weird time to stream for most people. You don't see a lot of Americans streaming at this time. You see some Americans streaming at this time, but not many. And I know that my friends in Alaska and Hawaii, they're probably okay. It's just late night for them. But myself, of course, in the West Coast, 1 o'clock in the morning. On the East Coast, it's even worse. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and then everyone in between is somewhere in between there. So, but I like streaming at this time. It is fun. So there you go. 4K points if I could have guessed again. Oh, sorry, Bottle. Sorry. Sometimes you guys you want to wait. You want to wait if you don't always have to guess right away, right? I'll tell you when you're starting to get your guesses in. And so, and speaking of getting your guesses in, why don't you get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's 10 a.m. for you. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, you're in Europe, you're in Asia, right? You're in the Oceania. You guys are in decent time zones where it's just it's not super crazy or super late for you, right? It's morning in Europe, it's the evening or afternoon in Asia. So for you guys, it works out pretty well. For me, it's crazy. Sometimes I don't know how my friends in New Zealand join me, right? Because I learned that you guys are like, what, 3 or 4 hours behind me? So it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You guys are still up late. I'm up late, but you guys are also up late. It's almost Monday for you guys. But yeah, 10 a.m. for you, Singo. 8 p.m., 4 p.m. for you. Okay, goodness. What countries do you live in, by the way, guys? I know that some of you guys have countries listed on your flags, but sometimes people just choose random countries. I don't know the number of times people just put the North Korean flag on here. So yeah, but what countries are you from? I'm in the United States, of course, right? California, United States. Good old US of A. But yes. Hey, Bungie, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Bungie? Good to see you again. You're watching me in both time zones. Wow, Bungie. There are many people that watch both my streams, right? My Minecraft streams that were early in the day, technically, I guess, yesterday. And then my GeoGuessr streams now. I do it because it works out in my schedule, but generally I don't see people from one stream and the other. I get a lot of different audiences. I'm not sure if that's a smart kind of stream idea. Hey, is that a black? I think that's a black water tank. Cool water tank over there. Water tank. That's very interesting. Could we be in... No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to guess... get your guesses in 5 seconds. I don't remember what countries did the Olympic Games. And I don't remember where. But I'm thinking maybe Brazil. Maybe Brazil. Because I know Brazil had the Olympic Games at some point. Was it Rio de Janeiro or something like that? I don't know where that is, actually. So I'm going to guess Brazil. Aspire, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's life going for you, Aspire? But yeah, pretty cool though. In front of Olympic Stadium. This would, if you were from this country, or if you knew your Olympic Games, this would probably be like easy for you. For me, I have no idea. I have no idea. But yes, that's pretty cool. But yes, it's the last round. Oh yeah, you lost the ability to recognize the days of the week years ago when you stopped going to school. Fair enough, Maze. You're from Vietnam, Squadrico. Robinson, you're from Poland. No, that's pretty cool. I think it's always nice. It's always nice. That's all I'm saying. It's always nice to get to know people and be like, hey, you guys are cool. I like to get to know you, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. You guys are fantastic. Okay, let's see where we're at. See where we're at. Well, it was Latin America. It was Latin America. It was not Brazil and Peru. So I guess they had the Olympic Games here at some point. Okay. So where's everyone? I'm sorry, Singo was not Nigeria. Nor Squadrico was it in Spain. Apologies. Mexico was not a bad guess, right? They probably had Olympic Games in Mexico at some point. And the black water storage tank on the top is common in Mexico. But it also you also see it in other Latin American countries. Also, generally, I only saw one tank, and if you're in Latin America, if you're in Mexico, you usually see more than one. Not always, but you usually see a lot. So Bottle, Rage, and Angel, I'm sorry that we're not in Mexico, but you're having a party there. I'm in Brazil, which is incorrect. We got Aspire, you're in Argentina, along with Deep Thought, and then we got people who chose Peru. Congratulations, you are in fact correct. Rob sends over here to the north, and then did you guys know where it was because of the Olympic Games? Oh, that's so smart, guys. You guys are smart. Dusk and Zombie, congratulations, you guys are smart. We're in a city called what's this? Ayaviri. This must have been like a summer Olympic Games, maybe a winter Olympic Games. This must be Olympic Park or something. Oh, Estadio de Ayaviri. Oh, well, or maybe they just had the name was on there. That's cool. And the stadium, there's like a university. It looks like a decent place, right? It looks like they had a decent number of wealth here, probably because you're by a stadium. So people like to buy things. They go to watch the sports. Benavides Road, okay. And then you guys are really close. Zombie, you 5K'd it. Jeez Louise, Zombie. That is impressive. That is impressive. I do not know how you figured that out, but pretty good. You get a thumbs up. You get a thumbs up from me. But Poland, Robson, that's pretty cool. I want to visit Poland someday. I want to visit Poland someday, absolutely. Okay, let's see. Well, let me just catch up now with just everyone. Car was a huge tip, Robson. Oh, okay. What about the car was a huge tip? I'm not good with the car meta myself, so that helps. Yeah. And you just get it for the city in southern Peru, and because it looks super dry. Ah, fair enough, Dusk. And you guess Barcelona. Ah, Swajiko. That's not bad. Congratulations to Dusk. You're in first place with 24,300 points. That's actually a very good score. Dusk is a smart guy, but 24,300 points on Diverse World is very, very good. Deep Dot, congratulations. You get silver with 16,400 points. Nice work, Deep Dot. Zombie, you get the bronze medal, and you did it on 3 maps, which is really impressive, right? You got more points than a lot of us than 5 maps did. So, Zombie, nice work at 13,900 points. And the honorable mention, I guess, goes to myself at 9,200 points. But that may be your highest diverse no move score. Dusk, congratulations. That was really good. That was really solid. And Dusk, you also did that while Chatguessr, right? It's a lot easier, I think, to do it if you control the system yourself, or you're playing GeoGuessr. When you're watching someone else play it, it's not necessarily as easy to get a higher score, because you don't necessarily can zoom in or move around as you would take the time you would take, right? So that happens. We're gonna play again, guys. We do like Diverse World. It's just fair because we're all from different countries: Asia, Europe, the Americas, all over the place. So Diverse World usually gives everyone a fair chance. It might be your country, it might not be your fair country, it might be your, but you know what, at least there's a chance. Yeah. You can stay in the stream, Bungie, no worries. No, generally I don't see a lot of the same people, but take care, Bungie, have a good one. I'll see you later. Maze, did you want me to visit Poland because you want me to eat some sort of food? You want me to eat some sort of dish, and you told me I can't eat otherwise? This car has an antenna on it. Car has an antenna on the back here, so they drive on the right side of the road. Right side driving. And I think the sun is probably somewhere over here, some northern hemisphere, because the sun's to our south, maybe. These trees look looks like it's from more of a northern climate too, right? These are definitely not tropical trees. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Tony? Welcome back. How you been, my friend? And I'm sorry if I didn't say hello to you, but welcome, Aspire. Good to see you. But yeah, I'm just saying it's a very nice place. Nice looking place here. They have a triangular kind of electric pole here. You see how this electric pole is triangle? Very interesting. I think it's probably distinctive for this country. We got a blue sign here. Oh, and we got bollards. Bollard meta guy. I hope you guys like your bollards. It's very important to always do bollard stuff. I'm just saying. Because it's Poland. Oh my gosh. And you just want to make spinach pasta. Wait, but Maze, for me to eat your spinach pasta, wouldn't I have to go to Poland? Wouldn't I have to go to you in Poland? I mean, I suppose you could come to me in the United States, but Maze, you hate the United States, so I don't know which would be better. If there's anything you guys want me to look at, let me know. The bollards, I think, are a very big clue. We also have, this is a very weird intersection. Do you see this intersection? It's like a triangle. I guess it's not too bad, but I don't know. It looks so funny. Cars drive on the right side. We got bollards. Northern climate. Do I see any birch trees? I don't think, are these birch trees? No, I don't think these are birch trees. These are definitely different kinds of trees. Wow, this forest is thick. Right? Sometimes when people describe forest as being like it's a very thick forest, to me it sounds crazy, because the forests here in California are very much not thick. We get a lot of sequoia trees. We got redwoods around here. Our forests are are big, right? We have the biggest trees in the world, right? The redwood trees are gigantic. You can. There used to be a tunnel that went through a redwood tree itself. Not very safe, in my opinion, but you could do it. It really made me nervous to drive through a redwood tree, honestly. But the forest is spread out. Does that make sense? Like, the trees don't crowd together really close to each other. You can move through them without having to worry about, like, not being able to move between trees. Because these are big trees. They're not thin trunks, they're big trunks. And so they need a lot of space. They space each other out. Pelm, thank you very much for following. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. So to me, a forest was never thick. A thick forest was like, why is a forest thick? Like, you can still see through a forest. Like, you can't see very far through a forest, but you can still walk around. You can see, you get a lot of sunlight. It's fine. And then when I started going other places other than California, then I started realizing, oh my gosh, some of you guys have ridiculously dense forests. Like, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It is just, you step in a few feet and you're gone. You're lost. Nobody can see you, kind of thing. I didn't realize that stuff like this existed before. To me, looking at you guys and seeing all that stuff, it's like, huh, that is crazy. That is thick. So when people talked about, hey, like how, like, you know, like, could say like, oh, you know, the hunter disappeared in trees. I'm like, how did the hunter disappear in the trees? Like, he'd have to go pretty far in to disappear in trees. But for a forest like this, yeah, few feet, you're gone. Nobody can see you. And imagine this. This is we're just in a clearing here between trees, right? Because they paved the road through here. Just imagine what this was like before they made a road, you know? It might have been like a very small trail. The trees would probably just be everywhere. You wouldn't be able to see. It'd probably be freaky to go through here. Unless this was like a natural riverbed or something at some point. Anyway, sorry about that. Just going on a little bit of rant about forests. We get on a bunch of rants here. Do you guys like trees? Do you guys like going camping or going in the forest? Anyway, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds. We'll move on. But yes, you want to meet up in Sweden? Okay, Maze. Yeah. I don't think a lot of these are birds, but yeah. Oh look, there's another of those YouTube spammers. Let me give me a second, guys. Let me go ahead and add. I usually like to add a lot of banned words to the YouTube banned word list. It just, you know, eventually I'll get all of them. Probably not, but you know, one can hope. But yes, hey Pelm, welcome to the stream. How's that going for you? How you doing? I'm doing okay. And you ran out of Coke. Sorry, Squadgical, but there's leftover cake. Hey, you know what? At least you could eat cake. But Squadgical, are you a bit of a snacker? I'm definitely a snacker. What are you guys' favorite snacks to eat? I'm definitely like salami, pickles. Cookies. I snack way too much. But snacking is life. Yeah. That's the point. You lived in the forest where no one could hear you scream. Maze, that sounds dangerous. Are you gonna? If I visit you, Maze, would I be dead? Would you kill me? Oh my goodness, that's pretty crazy. Maybe, yeah, that sounds rough. Osh, how you going? Welcome to the stream. How's life going for you, Osh, my friend? And Shikin Nino, welcome to the stream as well. Yugoslavia, welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? Sorry about that, I got a little distracted. We're talking about forests, we're talking about snacks, talking about a lot of different things. Okay. I have no idea where we're at, by the way. I think we're to the north. I think we're in Europe. I get European vibes from this house here. And like this kind of just generally this like these railings and such. I'm getting European vibes, but I'm debating between. You know what? Forget this. I'm going Austria. I don't know if it's Austria, but I'm going to Austria. But get your guesses, guys. In the next 5 seconds, we'll move on. And that's nice of you to say. I'm glad you're doing good, Pelm. I know you're doing good, and I love you guys too. You guys are all the best. You're amazing. You like Doritos, Squadgical? Doritos are pretty cool. Doritos are great. I love chips. Do you guys like, what's your favorite kind of chips? And hey, Gentle, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. How you doing, Gentle? I like your name, Gentle Rhyme. Ooh, that's a good way. That's a good username. That's a solid username. It's creative. I don't have a creative username. You know what username I used? My real name. I was like, I don't know what to use. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be Kevin Seal, right? That's my name in real life. That's my name on the internet. Makes it easier to not dox myself, or maybe easier to dox myself, but at least I know that I don't have to worry about anyone saying my name on stream because it's already out there. Does that make sense? I could be like, if someone were to like say like, hey Kevin, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how's it going? Because that's my name. My real life friends could watch me. Not many do, honestly. Do any of them do? Maybe not, but they could, and they could be like, they could say my name and it'd be fine. Okay, let's get our guesses in. We got everyone's guesses in. Okay. Oh yeah, you love caramel corn so much. Ooh, caramel corn. Interesting, Angel. Yeah, Doritos are expensive there. Sorry, Squadgical. I'm sorry that Doritos are expensive. Oh, okay. Wow, I did guess it right. Jeez Louise. Hey, how's it going, MMM? Welcome back. How you doing? You can show forest on StreamBeats sometime? Okay, Maze. Yeah, I want to, sometime, you gotta show me that forest. I want to see that forest, Maze. I gotta see it. I'm worried you'll murder me in the forest. Bottle and, Shinkinino, I'm sorry, it was not Canada. I do apologize. I did get some European vibes, especially from the Bollards. Squadico's in New Zealand. Gentle, you have chosen, is this Myanmar? Or are you in, yeah, you're in Myanmar, not Thailand. Okay. So there we go, Myanmar. And then I think Latvia is not a bad guess, honestly, Yugoslavia. It could have been, my second guesses was Nordic countries. It kind of looked like a very northern kind of area. So Latvia I don't think is a bad guess. But from the ballers, I was guessing this area is Austria and Germany, basically. Germany, I think Germany doesn't have as many mountains and look kind of more of a mountainy, hilly area. So that's why I kind of guessed in Austria. So, sorry, MMM, but I don't think it's Germany. Slovenia, I guess, would be a pretty good guess, right? Slovenia and Austria are close together. I don't know if they have the same bollards, though, but I don't know for sure. There's you, Tony, and Zombie, who got third. So you got third closest, which is pretty good. The rest of us in Austria, you guys are correct. We got Dusk over here to the west. That's pretty good. I'm right here on 4th place, still too far to the west, but the closest two are Robson and Pelm. Congratulations, you guys. You guys are the closest to this location. Nice work, Austria. The bollards were the big clue. I'm starting to slowly get bollards. I probably should study them more, but I can't. I get them all mixed up in my head. But slowly, just by playing this game over and over again, I'm starting to learn it. We're a little bit south of a town called Plachhaus. This is the, that's the building we saw, and then the turnoff. We're on the 20 on the Seebergstraub whatever road. And then there's just forest everywhere. We're just going through a forest in this location. Okay. Yeah, hard heads are always good. I always liked hard heads. Oh, look, guys, flag meta? Flag meta, anyone? This doesn't look like any normal flag, though. I don't think this is a actual country flag. I could be wrong, but I don't think this is a real country flag. I mean, I could be wrong, yeah. Yeah, that pretzels counts, Angel. Pretzels counts. That's a snack food, yeah. And you love my humor? Aw, Gentle, that's nice of you. That's nice of you to say. Oh, guys, there's a train track. Oh, is there a train? Frack. I don't see any trains. Darn it. I maybe have a bit of a train nerd. I don't know a lot about trains, but I like looking at trains. I think trains are cool. They have, wow, this place even has a gate here. That's pretty cool. Is it automatic? I wonder if it's automatic. I don't think it's automatic, but you can at least lower it, maybe. I have no idea. Okay, sorry, let me look around. This is a very thin kind of looking area, so this is tricky. Yeah, you were guessing Austria or Estonia. Those are not bad guesses, right, Pelm? It was just kind of that area, just a big European vibe. Okay, so you see all the stop signs on the right here? I wonder if this is if the cars drive on the right in this country. Although this looks like a one-lane kind of road, so it's possible that it doesn't really matter. Also, this car is parked on the left side, and generally when you park your car, you park it on the side that you drive on. So maybe they drive on the left. It's really tricky. Interesting kind of car, though. Has 3 wheels, right? Has 1 in the front, 2 in the back. This is probably very distinctive. It's probably a big clue for those of you guys that know your car meta. And I mean like types of automobiles and countries. This is probably like a huge clue in like terms of the location. The architecture is very distinct as well, I believe. This is definitely not like, it would be more common to certain countries than others, in my opinion. Pretty lights though. Look, they got little lights. I got it that at nighttime must be absolutely gorgeous, like Christmas lights. Oh, Pizza! Thank you very much for the follow. How you been doing, Pizza? Pizza, what's your favorite pizza? What are your guys' favorite pizza? What kinds of pizza do you guys like? Pepperoni and mushroom for me. Pepperoni and mushroom. But honestly, most pizzas, pretty much all pizzas, I would eat. Anything without fish, as long as it doesn't have fish on it, I'd eat. I hate fish. Fish tastes terrible. Fish are friends, not food. But pizza's good. But yeah, hey Parrot, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Parrot. How's life going for you? Do you guys want me to look at the flag? I don't think the flag really helps anyone. I don't think this means anything. It could be a sports flag. Maybe it's a sports flag for a sports team, or maybe it's some sort of organization. I'm thinking more organization, maybe like a religious organization or something, or a school. Perhaps a school. Maybe this is a school. Looks very nice. Look at these colors. Well painted. Wonder what's behind this fence here. I don't really see anything. Okay. Just kind of trying looking for other clues, but we're just kind of in a very dense foliage area, which is a big clue in and of itself. Oh, I think there's a pole here. I think this is an electricity pole. It's very difficult to see because it's stuck behind this plant, but it's kind of a holy poly. I didn't see it at first. I didn't see it originally at first, but now that I see it now, see how there's like there's these holes in the middle of this electric pole? That could be a big clue. Also, where's the sun? Sun's to our north? Southern hemisphere, maybe? Tricky. Yeah. But yes, yeah, you like the ears, Parrot? Thank you so much. They're a gift from my friend, French Roast. I guess I'm a cat boy now, you know? Ooh, oh, oh, ada, ada. Or maybe you prefer meow, meow. Some people think that it's weird that I say stuff like that. I don't know, but and then my friend, he accuses me of appropriating catboy culture. I'm like, look, if I'm wearing cat ears, does that make me a catboy? And he says, no, Kevin, there's more to it than that. I'm like, okay. So that's happened. You like extra cheese, Squadrico? Extra cheese is really good. Yeah, I don't like eating birds on pizza. Well, that's not necessarily true. I don't like eating parrots on pizza. Chicken on the pizza, I guess is okay. I don't usually think chicken should go on pizza. I definitely prefer other meats. But I know that some people prefer like chicken on pizza. You gonna take a shower? No worries, zombie. You know, have fun. Good luck taking a shower. You think these are banana trees? Oh. Let's take a look for some bananas. Banana. My nephew has stopped saying hot dog as much. I mean, he does say hot dog. He says da, right? He says da. These might be bananas, but he doesn't say the hot part, which is really unfortunate because I'm Uncle Hot Dog to him. He does know my name is Uncle Hot Dog. So if my sister or anyone says where's Uncle Hot Dog, he knows it's me. But we've been working on banana with him. So we say banana to him, and he goes nana. He doesn't. He's not quite there with the buh part, but he got nana part. I think he knows what a banana is. But he goes nana. So we're working on words. I think at his age you learn like 3 words a day or something. So it's gonna take some time. Hopefully, I believe that accelerates. When you start getting a grasp of language, then you start being able to pick up other words, right? When you learn the basics, then you start realizing that you use context clues to figure out the other words. And that's true for the entirety of your life, right? Someone might be able to speak with you and use a word that you don't necessarily understand, but if you, from context alone, you might be able to figure out like what the meaning of it is. What's a good example? Like if I say, that is a very I don't know SAT words kind of stuff. I can't think of an SAT question off the top of my head. I'm not that smart. But yeah. Your favorite pizza must be pizza with cheese. By the way, guys, get your guesses in with the next 30 seconds, then we'll move on. Your favorite pizza must be pizza with cheese and some kind of meat on top. What kind of meat, though, pizza? Just any kind? Ham, bacon, pepperoni, sausage? Yeah. Goat cheese with honey. Interesting, Yugoslavia. I've never heard of that kind of pizza. Goat cheese, I could see. I used to, when I was a baby, I drank a lot of goat milk. Goat milk. It just kind of settled better, easy in my stomach than formula. I think formula gave me an upset stomach as a baby. So they gave me goat milk instead, and it worked out really well. That's my grandfather suggested that he was a doctor, so he was smart. He figured that out. But so I don't think goat cheese sounds bad. If I drink a lot of goat milk, goat cheese is basically like the next step. But honey, I never thought about honey for a pizza. Oh, I'm so sorry, Phoenix, that you're not able to sleep. But at least Phoenix, it's Sunday, so you don't have to necessarily go to school, right? Where do you think I am right now? Pizza, that's a very good question. I'm thinking Southeast Asia. Probably like around this area, but I have no idea. Where I am. I'm getting Southeast Asia from the architecture here, right? This looks like an Asian kind of architecture, Southeast Asian architecture. Doesn't look European or African to me, though. I could be wrong. Doesn't look Latin America. And I think they drive on the left. See how I think because this car is parked on the left, I think it's a left side driving country. I think they drive on the left on Indonesia. But that's basically it. It could be Malaysia, could be Thailand, could be Cambodia, really just could be anywhere. But I think that because the sun's to our north, that it's probably in the south of the equator, and I think that's leaning more towards Indonesia in that sense. But when you're pretty close to the equator, it's very difficult to check for sure. The place you grew up, this looks like the Tiger Biome in Minecraft, but real life. Interesting, Maze. I'd like to see that at some point. Ham, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hey, ham's another thing you can put on pizza. You guys like ham on pizza? Ham is not my favorite pizza topping, but I would still eat it. Pizza's pizza. And hey, Fire Boss, welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? How's Loki? How's Loki doing? It's been a while. Has Loki been causing you any problems, or has Loki been a good kitty? Sup, dog? He calls me hot dog because to my nephew, I basically kept repeating the word hot dog to him, right? Just to teach him words, right? It's funny because you teach words to kids, and the only way to teach them words is to repeat it, and then maybe they'll repeat it back to you. I don't think he knows what a hot dog is, but a little piece of a little sausage pork thing between a bun. I don't think he knows what a hot dog is. But I think that I've repeated it to him so much, and he repeated it back to me. He's associated me with hot dogs as the word, right? I failed in teaching him the word for what it actually is. I did successfully teach him how to say it, or maybe he probably know how to say it. I didn't teach him, but he associated that word with me. So I'm Uncle Hot Dog now. Or I guess maybe Uncle Dog because he doesn't say the hot part. 5 seconds, get your guess in, we'll move on. Sorry about that. I know you guys we talk a lot of things. We talk about a lot of topics in these streams. I'm proud of you too, Swatchko. I'm proud of you too. But yes, and you may not have to go to school, Phoenix, but you still have to do it. True, Phoenix. You may not have to go to school, but you still have to do it. But it's Sunday. It's Sunday, right? Unless you have Sunday school, you don't have to necessarily go during the day, right? Admittedly, I do have to church later today. One of the benefits of the pandemic is that my church has an online service, so I don't have to necessarily show up in person. I can do it remotely, and because I'm still isolating, so I actually don't have to necessarily get ready and get dressed for the church service. I could just watch it through the computer. When I start going to church in person again, I might change my schedule around significantly. I probably wouldn't be doing streams like these because I probably I would still be doing streams like these, but probably not on this day. And that'll be probably a major schedule shift. I've been doing this schedule for months now. I think it's a pretty good schedule, but once I start doing more in-person stuff, I'll definitely move things around. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay. Darn it. Is Sri Lanka? Frack. Okay. Asia, though. At least it's Asia. Okay. I'm so sorry, Gento. We are not in Peru. Do apologize. Nor are we in Botswana, Swagical. Swagical, generally for Botswana, you see a lot of Gen 2 cameras. This was at least a Gen 3 camera. Okay. Asia, Southeast Asia, I thought was a good guess in terms of the what's the word? In terms of the architecture. But Sri Lanka, that's very interesting. How did you get Sri Lanka, Dusk? How did you pick Sri Lanka out of all the countries? Okay, who's here in Indonesia with me? We got Yugoslavia, myself, and Shiki. We're in Indonesia, having an Indonesia party. We got people having a Malaysian party. We got Pelm and Ham. Cool. MMM and Zombie, you guys are 4th and 3rd in Thailand. Unfortunately, Tony a little bit farther on Cambodia, but Sri Lanka I think was the correct answer. There's Dusk and Robson, nice work. You guys are doing fantastic. We're on the southwest coast called Kahawa, and then I think there's just there's a restaurant. Looks like there's a gas station, I guess, hardware store. I'm looking for what this building is right here, but unfortunately, I don't think it's just quite looking at it. And then there's a railroad track. You see the railroad track? That's kind of what we saw. So unfortunately, we weren't able to kind of look around more because the foliage was in our way, but that's how it is. Okay. Yeah, Loki's good and you're good too. Oh, excellent, Fire Boss. Ooh, look, there's a tractor here. This is a nice looking place. Beautiful. The sun is to our southwest, so I think northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, we probably drive on the right side of the road, right? Look at this car. This tractor's driving on the right. We're probably driving on the right. And then we got these beautiful red buildings in the distance. Okay. So a lot of good clues. I think the clues are red buildings. We're in the northern hemisphere because the sun's to the south. We drive on the right, and also look at these yellow lines, guys. There's yellow lines down the center of the road. I think that's also a big clue. These are all significant clues. I don't know if the tractor's a big clue, but there it is. If you guys want me to look at anything, let me know. Let me just catch up with chat really quick. You probably choose ham on the pizza because you think it's the best. Ham is pretty good, yeah. And something means nothing for you, Sally. You don't get a weekend. Oh no, Phoenix, you have to work. You have to do school every single day. Oh man, Phoenix, that's rough. When I was younger, I enjoyed having a weekend, not being able to do school, just be able to relax for a little bit, have a bit of a break. To me, that was just joyous. That was joyous. I'm from the United States, Ham. Where are you from? Pizza's from Norway. Ham, you're from Greece. Cool. And the utility pole, says Robson, is with those big holes is only in a couple of European countries and Sri Lanka. Right, and since it probably was in Europe, based on what we saw, Sri Lanka. Okay, I gotta remember that. Holy polies. I do like holy polies. I remember the holy polies are definitely in Poland, Hungary, and Romania, and I could add Sri Lanka to that. Okay. Yeah, I think, Gento, that's one of the best parts of this game is just being able to learn a lot of different things, seeing a lot of different places. It's almost like secondhand traveling, right? Like when you actually travel to a place, that's cool, right? That's the big thing. But if you can't travel to a place, what's the next best step? Well, one, I guess you could hear about traveling to places. You can watch documentaries, or you can play games like these, right? Where you're sort of traveling, right? You can see these locations. It's almost like you're there. It's not quite, right? You know, it's only a visual aspect, right? You can't smell whatever this smells like, which may not smell that great. Who knows? You can't feel the wind. You can't taste the foods there. You can't hear, the birds or the animals or the roads. You can only see it. So it's only appealing to one sense, but it's a very important sense, right? A visual sense is very important to us. So I think it's kind of like traveling. But not, not quite there, but still it tickles the fancy. That's what I'm saying. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. So by the way, this yellow line I think is a big clue. So yellow lines down the center road are in only a few countries, right? In the Americas, of course. Lots of yellow lines in the Americas, except a lot of places in Chile, parts of Asia, and in a few countries in the old world, Norway, Finland, and Madagascar, okay? So the question is, are we in the Americas? Are we in Asia? Are we in Norway, Finland, or Madagascar? That's what the yellow line down the center means, right? I've done this enough time to learn that there's this yellow line meta. Okay. So that might be a big clue for those of you that are trying to figure out, what might possibly there might be. Yeah. Hey, Cap, it's 3 a.m., but here, Cap, you don't have to be here. 3 a.m. Good morning to you, Cap. It's good to see you, but wow, 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. How you doing? Cap? Cap, I'm sorry, I didn't mean, I asked, but I don't know if I must have missed it. But did you ever get your mouse fixed? There's a lot of red buildings in Norway. True pizza. And the truck could be a Norway thing, but you never know. And there's things in France, yeah. You want to go to Route 66 so bad? I hope that you can see Route 66 at some point, Ham. Right? If you have dreams of traveling, then you don't pursue them. I think a lot of people who play this game like traveling, like geography in general, right? Like seeing places, right? Not everyone. I've seen some people who like this game who don't like traveling at all, and they're perfectly fine staying in there and staying where they are and just playing games like this, right? It's the puzzle that's the challenge. But I think a lot of people would love to go and visit these places. A lot of people play these games, and it's a kind of almost like a semi-wish fulfillment. Yeah. Mrs. Tromberg, you were only when I was 10 hours going to do. Mrs. Tromberg, don't worry, please don't discipline me, Mrs. Tromberg. How are things over in Denmark? I did stream about 10 hours ago. For Minecraft, okay? But I took a break. I haven't been streaming this entire time. I streamed 4 hours in Minecraft. Then I took a break, I ate some food, and then I took a nap. I take a nap between streams, and then I start off this stream, right? So I don't stream like 14 hours straight, which would be the case if I actually did it. It would be 13, 14 hours would be pretty bad. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. But yes, I'm debating between two countries, and not entirely sure which of these two I'm debating between. But it's tricky. Yeah. You don't feel so good. You had to sleep with the balcony closed and you overheated but couldn't sleep. I'm sorry, Maze. Why did you have to sleep with the balcony closed, Maze? I know that you run hot. And you basically don't like the heat at all. I guess now that I think about it, Maze, you probably don't sleep with any covers, right? You probably sleep on top of your bed with no blankets at all, because you run so warm that having any single blanket would be just too hot for you. But yeah. How are things going? How's teaching going, Mrs. Tromberg? How's teaching going for you? Yeah, Fireboss, one of your micro streams, you said cats taste better. Are you gonna Fireboss? Do you think dogs taste better? I mean, if you think dogs taste better, that's fine. That's fine. That could be your opinion, right? I'm sure different people think cats or dogs taste better depending on their preferences. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you and what you kind of prefer there. I don't want to, you know, get in your way of anything. Yeah. I live in California, pizza. Los Angeles, California. Good old United States of America. And thinks you're gonna go eat something? Fair enough. Please go ahead and eat something. Phoenix. You haven't eaten since Thursday. Phoenix, yeah. Phoenix, you haven't eaten anything since Friday. That's still bad. That's 2 days, Phoenix. You need to make sure you eat. Take care of yourself, yeah. Because the night before there was a snowstorm, you woke half your room covered in snow. That's a good reason to cover your door, right? You don't want your room covered in snow. That would get a lot of things messed up. So yeah, you gotta cover your window. But yeah, you do. I'm sorry, Maze, that you can't keep your window open because it was your clothes. You must. Do you sleep always? Do you always sleep with the balcony open? Winter must be great for you then, Maze. Except when it snows, because you're able to have like it's the coldest. That's the coldest it'll ever be in Poland, right? And so you're able to enjoy some really cool temperatures. You must be able to get some decent sleep. 5 seconds, guys. Get your guess in. We'll move on. Okay. By the way, guys, if you really did have any like requests or things that like say like, hey Kevin, I need more time, feel free to just like let me know, and I'll be happy to wait. But generally we just keep moving on. Okay. So we are in the United States. Angel is in the United States. I'm sorry, we're not in the United States. That's what I mean to say, Angel. Apologies. Nor we are in Ethiopia, Swadical. You're a lot closer in Czech, but I thought we were in a Nordic country. Nordic countries has a lot of different clues right there. The red buildings in particular, I thought gave it away that it was a Nordic country. The yellow lines, of course, meant that it was probably Norway or Finland. Right, we talked about the yellow lines before, and then it was a matter of figuring out, do you think it's Norway or do you think it's Finland, right? It's very tricky between that two. I think those were the clues that gave away that the location, the country, or really just one of these two countries, and that's what I was debating between. Okay, so Robson, Ham, and myself are to the south. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. And then the top 3 are Zombie, Mrs. Tromberg. Nice work, Mrs. Tromberg. That's pretty good. And Dusk, you guys did really well. Apparently, we're all too far south, though, where we need to go a lot further north into a town called Tosbotten. Okay. And there's, Tosbotten Road, the 76. Not really much around here. I think there's some buildings I saw, like, over in, like, one direction, like, over here. But otherwise, yeah, just kind of in the middle of nowhere. Pretty nice, though. Hey, thank you very much, LR, for the dodo, for the follow. Really do appreciate it. How are you doing, by the way? How's life? Oh, no, this is a tough one. But, yeah. Okay. So the night before, okay, so you feel like superheroes sitting in Denmark survived yet another week as teachers without getting COVID. At least a third of the students is caught by COVID. Oh my gosh, Mr. Tromberg, things sound really crazy. But you are superheroes. You are superheroes. Teachers, honestly, I think teachers are really what you guys do is fantastic. You guys are taking care of the next generation, right? And that's, I think, a very important thing, right? If you're ever concerned about the future, then teachers are one of the best professions out there, right? Because teachers take care of the future, right? The kids that you teach today are the adults of tomorrow and the leaders of the future. So that's very important. Thank you for what you do, Mr. Tromberg. And it's -4 degrees now for you, Maze, in Celsius, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what you're gonna say. Yeah, it was helpful. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I think cars drive on the right. Okay, see how the stop sign's on the right side. So I think cars drive on the right side of the road here. I'm not sure what this word says. I'll let you zoom in on it so you guys can see the word, but I can't quite make it out there. But yeah, and Ms. Tromberg, you lived. You're right in Norway, pizza, and you lived in Norway for a year, Mr. Tromberg. So yeah, then you figured it out. Amilka, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Amilka? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Crystal, my friend. How you been? How you been as well? But welcome, guys. And your friend has COVID. I'm sorry that your friend has COVID. Fire boss, that does happen. How's your friend doing? That's really tough. Some people have they do not do well in COVID. Our friend Mishi, he has COVID, unfortunately. I think he's hospitalized. I've not heard from him since. I hope he's okay, but I don't know. I don't know how he's doing. His health has not been the very best, but it's true. Yeah, it's very much like a desert. Yeah. Things you do like is to get cozy sweaters, but the only time you wear them is when the temperature goes below freezing. So you do like cozy sweaters, but you can't wear them because you get too hot otherwise. Yeah. What kind of cozy sweaters do you wear? Knitted sweaters, cotton sweaters, hoodies, I think a lot of people like hoodies. I do like hoodies. I do like hoodies. Although I don't necessarily wear the hood a lot, but the feel of hoodies are pretty cool. Calculator, good to see you. Welcome to stream, Calculator. How have you been? Calculator, are you European? Are you European? I know that you like to watch our friend Roger, right? And she's Swiss, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So her stream times are very interesting. Sun is to our south. Sun is to our south, so I think we're in the northern hemisphere. I think cars do drive on the right. Is this a yellow line? It's hard to tell the color. I think that this is white, and I think this is yellow, so I think this is yellow line. So perhaps someplace that also has a yellow line down the center of the road here. And a very dry desert location. This is very tricky. I wonder where this could possibly be. So yellow lines, like we said, guys, in the Americas, except for Chile in certain locations, Norway, Finland, and Madagascar, and parts of Asia. Does this look like Asia to you? No, I don't get it. I don't get any Asian vibes whatsoever. I don't think this is Asia. Also, this sign is in Latin characters, which couldn't anything. I think it says Shannon. I think it might say Shannon. Yeah, but yeah, Sun. Oh yeah, Rob. Sorry. There's the Sun. Robson, yes. If you have any requests, of course, let me know, and I can certainly listen to. Don't worry, guys. If you're worried that I haven't read your chat, I'm just slow. I'm just slow. So I'll read the chat. So there's the Sun. But yeah, what if this is Death Valley? It could be Death Valley. I am starting to wonder if this might be the United States. It could be Latin America. It could be Latin America, but it could also be the United States, right? There's just enough clues here that it could be the United States. Yellow lines on the center, right? That's in Americas. We drive on the right side of the road. We drive on the right side of the Americas. And we do have deserts, but it could also be Latin America, and I don't know if I know the difference with a map like this. Mailboxes lined up like this is pretty weird. Honestly, like, you usually don't see mailboxes lined up like this in the United States, but it's not unheard of. Generally, you see a lot more mailboxes lined up next to each other in Canada, but Canada doesn't have these dry places. Not like this, not like this. This kind of desert is definitely more south. Could we be in the United States? Frack, I better guess the United States, because I'd feel pretty annoyed if this were, like, you know, not the United States. If this were the United States and I guess somewhere else. So I guess I better do this. So you are Swiss. Yeah. Are you a real life friend, Calculator of Rogers, or are you just just someone that lives in the same country? I know that not everyone in Switzerland knows each other. Not everyone in the United States knows each other. But I sometimes the people that do follow. Are friends with, have met each other and have known each other. Yeah. You made a lucky guess, Kai. Not Dodo. That's wonderful. Crystal, you always think everything is Kansas. And you're fixing breakfast with the kids while playing, so you missed the sun. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Tromberg. I do apologize about that. That's nice of you to make breakfast for the kids. What kind of breakfast are you making for the kids there? And see, Crystal's right. You guess New Mexico? New Mexico's not a bad guess. I'm thinking Arizona. Hey, Metal, good to see you, Metal Crusher. Welcome back. How you been doing? Metal Crusher, are you from Australia, might ask? Are you an Australian? I just got curious. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Did I already say 30 seconds? I think I did, but 5 seconds. 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. I'll give you time. Don't worry. Let me catch up with chat here. Make sure no one has, like, any requests for me to wait. Yeah. You have COVID, but it isn't dangerous. It spreads really fast. And your family's sure it's going to catch it, but it won't be so bad. The Omicron variant pizza. That's what I'm saying. And you're going to mute stream so you could do math homework and Spanish homework. Fair enough, Fireboss. Appreciate the lurk. I'm sorry that you had Delta, so BSK, that's really rough. Lardota, you're Dutch? Oh, so that's cool. That's cool. That's really neat. And yeah, you're Australian? Yeah, okay, let's go. Move up, time zone, okay. Squadrico's like, come on, move faster. Come on, Squadrico. Oh my gosh. It was the United States, guys. Oh my goodness. I was so worried that I was going to get this wrong. I thought it could potentially be Latin America. Okay. Sorry, MMM, you thought South Africa. I do apologize. Squadricos are in Algeria. And Mr. Trumper, yeah, you're in Argentina, even though it's the Northern Hemisphere, yeah. Okay, so it was in fact United States. Wow, the #1 person medal, Crusher. You got the #1, but you're in the wrong country, Mexico. So it looked like the United States, right? The yellow line's on the center, the desert kind of area, driving on the right side of the road, the stop sign, and the sign that was probably in English, it's Shannon. I thought it looked kind of like the United States. Okay, so what we got here? We got Robson, you are in Nevada. Fair enough. I'm in Arizona. We got Dusk, you are in Utah. Not a bad guess there. A lot of people are in the right state, which is really solid, guys. New Mexico, Zombie, Dodo, Crystal, and Bloodhound. Nice work. You guys did really well. Angel and Dodo, you guys are in the top 3. And Metal Crusher got the #1, although you're in Mexico. We're actually pretty close to the better border of Mexico. I think the street here, we should find one street here. Yeah, there it is. Shannon Lane, right? Now is that was the street we're looking for. It's Shannon Lane. It was hard to read that sign. The road that we're actually on is Columbus Road, the 11 freeway. Wow, there's a lot of roads around here. I wonder if they're planning on building like more like look how well laid out this town is. I wonder if they're planning on building like more houses around here. Not a lot of areas, but the roads are very all over the place. Maybe it's farmland. Who knows? Yeah, Columbus Road here in the good old United States of America. One of the few times, in my opinion, where you could get the United States, but you don't necessarily need the American flag to verify that it's United States versus Canada, right? United States and Canada look very similar to each other. If you see something in Canada, it might like the United States to you. So looking for an American flag is usually a good idea to try to verify. But obviously, Canada does not have this kind of climate. So you don't need the American flag. Hey, Kipekov, welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? Yeah. And you got first, but you didn't get a point. Sorry, Metal. That does happen. But you got points on the score. You just didn't get anything on the streak, Metal Crusher. Yeah. But top 3 is pretty good. Uruguay Road, Peru Road. Right. It's just a lot of interesting. You're from Texas. How did you not get this? Sorry, Angel. Sorry. It wasn't quite Texas, but it was a little bit farther to the west, but New Mexico does border Texas. Okay, very interesting thing here. Sun is to our south. Sun's to our south, guys. So I'm thinking Northern Hemisphere. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting trash can. I think this trash can is very common to this country. I don't remember what country that is, though. But if you know that trash can, well, that might help you. Cars, I think, What is this? This is a Gen 2 camera. This is a Gen 2 camera. So it's a bit lower in quality. Lower quality Gen 2 camera. Okay. Is this car driving on the left? I wonder if this car's driving on the left. It could be just driving on the right and it's making a left turn, though. We got something called Agip Gas. Okay, Agip Gas. And then we got something NY, I think. Phony, Tony. And then we got a bunch of people that are working on this building. This is tricky, honestly. I can't tell what side of the road cars drive on. Let's see. Is there a steering wheel you can see? No, you can't see anything in the steering wheel. What about here? Okay. I think the steering wheel is on the left here. See this car here, right? So if the steering wheel is on the left, that generally means they drive on the right side of the road, right? If your steering wheel is on the left, you drive on the right. If your steering wheel is on the right, you drive on the left. I think that's generally how cars work. I think that this seat of this car is normal, and that car is like that seat on the back, the right side seat's lean back. So I think the steering wheel is on the close side. It's kind of hard to tell. So I think they drive on the right here. I think they drive on the right side of the road here. But it's kind of tricky. It's a very Gen 2 cameras, very poor. Not necessarily the easiest to use, but it's tricky. Yeah. If there's anything you guys want me to look at in particular, let me know. Phoenix, welcome back. What did you get to eat, Phoenix? What did you get to eat? But yeah. And is it a rainbow? Oh, yeah, a little bit of a rainbow right there. I'm glad you're doing good, Pakov. I'm glad you're doing good. You have a dog pizza, and it's a border terrier, and you're wondering if you like my dog type. I don't know much about dogs, honestly, pizza. I'm more of a cat person, although admittedly I'm allergic to cats, so I don't have a cat. So I do apologize. But cool, tell me about your dog. What's your dog's name, Pizza? What does your dog like to do? Yeah. Small funky car, yeah, who knows? No European plates, it's tricky. I don't know where this is exactly yet, Crystal, but it's a hard one. And Phoenix, you got a potato because it's somehow still warm from being cooked at 8 p.m. this evening, even though it's been 5 a.m. now. That potato must have been cooked very thoroughly, but to be fair, a potato, depending on the size of the potato, right? A lot of the warmth could be kept within the center of the potato. So you wouldn't necessarily have to worry. You wouldn't necessarily have to worry about the potato being cold, getting cold because of how warm it is, because the warmth in the middle will stay warm. Especially if it's wrapped in tinfoil, the more insulation you put around an object, the harder it will be for it to lose its temperature, to change its temperature, right? That's generally how insulation works. Or if it was in some sort of container, right, it'll cool down slower. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds and then we'll move on. But yeah. His name is Buster. Oh, that's cool, pizza. Do you guys, tell me about your cats and dogs. Do you guys have pets? What kind of pets do you guys have? As someone who does not have any pets, right? I live vicariously through your lives. I live by hearing stories about your pets. Jeremy, I love seeing your pictures. If you guys have any pictures of your pets, please share them with me in the Discord, because boy, oh boy, I love seeing pictures of your pets. When Lemons was sharing with me pictures of their cat, carrying down the Christmas tree, I thought that was both funny and so endearing. So yeah, I love seeing pictures of your pets. Absolutely, join our Discord, share them with me. Don't leave me out in the dark, guys. You know, share a bit of the warmth and love with a poor starving man. And by me starving, I mean starving for pet information kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, potatoes hold heat really well. That's true. It's true. You never bother to cook potatoes. You don't like potatoes, Maze. That's true. Yeah. And you have 2 puppies. Oh, cool. What are your puppies' names? And you have 2 Danes. Oh, that's cool, Middle Crusher. Tell me about your dogs. You using physics to cook a potato? Physics is very important. And Phoenix, you have cats. You have a lot of cats, a lot of dogs. Ash, Pixie, and Atticus, and Scarlet and Bone. Interesting. Why Pixie? Why Pixie for your cat's name? I'm sorry about your rabbit, though, Pizza. Okay, I have no idea where we're at, honestly. 5 seconds, guys. Get your guesses in. Within 5 seconds, we'll move on. I'm going to guess Ukraine, but I don't really know for sure where we're at. But we'll see. And I'm sorry about your pet cat, Squadrical. And Pekov, you have a dog and 4 mice. Ooh, and Crystal, you have 3 indoor cats. Interesting. You never told me about your cats, Crystal. You never told me about your cats. Wow. Wow. You guys got. I just think it's very important. Someone trying to get lower than you, Metal Crusher. True. You love potatoes. You just chug them raw. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I didn't know you eat raw potatoes, Maze. That's weird that you don't cook them. Raw potatoes? That tastes terrible. It tastes terrible. Okay, I'm clicking this button. Have you guys ever had a raw potato? I don't think a raw potato is good. You gotta at least microwave it, right? You know, microwave the potato, not just bite into it. Yeah. You didn't name Pixie, your sister named her? Well, I think your sister chose a good name. Okay. And raw potatoes are dangerous to eat? Interesting, Pekov. Why are they dangerous to eat? Okay. So we got Zombie, you are in Mexico. And we got Metal Crush, you're in Australia, but we are actually in Europe. We're actually in Europe, okay? So that's a tricky one. Apparently we're in Italy. Okay, so Squadrico's in Turkey. I'm in Ukraine. Pekov's in Romania. We're all over the Russian place. Carrot, hey Carrot Sid, welcome to the stream. You're in Hungary. We have people Maze and MMM. We're in Bulgaria. Dodo, you're in Switzerland, and then the 3 people that are actually in the right country are Robson, Tromberg, and Mrs. Tromberg. Hey, are you related? So Italy's a pretty good guess. That was actually, you guys are on top of things. Italy does have some Gen 2 cameras now I think about it. We are specifically in a town called Dassa. On the Strada Provinciale 58 or Viale Aldo Moro. And then I guess it's just kind of a residential area, but Italy. That was really tricky. I just didn't recognize Italy. Italy's a good place though. That was pretty good. Nice work, everybody. Okay. But your cats are top secret. Wow, Crystal. Wow. We don't even share pictures. You don't even share pictures of yourself. Raw potatoes are dangerous to eat. Yeah. So I'm just saying it's weird. It tastes bad. I guess they're dangerous. It's not cool. Robson, congratulations. You have the gold medal at 19,800 points. Nice job, Robson. Dust, you get the silver at 16,300 points. I get the bronze at 14,800. And Zombie, you got the honorable mention at 14,200 points. Nice work, everybody. You guys did all really fantastic. I think I'm really proud of you, and we had a lot of people joining us. So nice work. Yeah, the world's an amazing place. Also, I want to acknowledge the streaks. Dusk has a streak of 9. Robson, you have a streak of 6, which is actually all very good. It's really impressive, guys. Extremely impressive. Nice work. Okay, very interesting place. This car has an antenna, by the way. See how the car has a small antenna here? So that's interesting, and it's on the right side. Maybe they drive on the right here. Sun looks like it's to our east, northeast. Interesting. Could we be in the southern hemisphere? We might be in the southern hemisphere. This says Pozo or Opozo. I don't know what that means exactly, but kind of a rural location. So yeah. Yeah, Dota, you think raw potatoes are disgusting? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Mr. Trump, you have a fat cat that thinks he has a mouse pad. Oh no! So he's always there. And wow, he is called Astralis Esteta Gatian von Olofmister. Wow. Wow. Oh, Fibonacci's a great name. I like that. Thales and Euler. Oh wow, Mrs. Tromberg, you have some pretty cool names for your cats. Very intellectual names. Very smart people. Euler's law, Fibonacci. Wow, a lot of math stuff. Yeah. You know it's Italy, but it didn't look like Italy. Look, I'm sorry, Chris. If you knew it was Italy, then you should have guessed Italy. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and but yeah, you're gonna get some more cake, Squadrico. Fair enough. Yeah, somewhat related. Okay, Mrs. Tromberg. Sounds good. Mr. and Mrs. Tromberg. Ah, congratulations, guys, on the many years of marriage that you guys have. I don't know how many years that is, but I'm gonna say congratulations anyway. No, never a bad thing to say congratulations to to a married couple on all their happiness. That's so wonderful. You know, actually, Mr. and Mrs. Tromberg, you gotta be the first. I gotta admit, you gotta be the first married couple I've ever met together on streams. Right? I've met siblings. I've met boyfriend and girlfriend, of course, but I've never seen two people that were married before. I've met like one half of a married couple, of course, right? Plenty of times, I'm sure, but I've never met both people who are married. So you guys are first for me. You guys are first for me. So thank you very much for that. But yeah, there are no Italian plates. True, Dodo. It was really tricky. Yeah, it was very difficult. Yeah, and nice job of getting in the top 20. Top 20 is very good. Yeah, cooked potatoes with phenol. I'm just saying raw potatoes is just a little bit weird. Hey, let's get a shout out to our friend Sulek. Our friend Sulek plays Minecraft, very smart, amazing person. Has an SMP, so if you want to join SMP, you know, check out Sulek. Hey, Sulek. It says warning, so this is warning. Interesting. Thank you very much for letting me know that, Pizza. Although generally, I don't think you're supposed to use Google Translate for stuff like this, Pizza. I think generally for games like this, you don't want to use a Google Translate. You got to use whatever knowledge that's in your head. But warning, I guess, isn't the worst thing then. And your husband named them. Oh, so you have a smart family there, Mrs. Tromberg, the Tromberg family. And you sent your cat and dog pictures to Pet Party Discord. Phoenix, thank you so much. We appreciate that. You know what? You know, there's nothing wrong with being geeks, right? We're all geeks here. A lot of us are geography geeks, but a lot of people that do streaming or watch streams, we play video games. We like other topics. I think in general, everyone's a geek about something, and that's fine. That makes the world interesting. I have no idea where we're at, by the way. I'm really lost. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and we'll move on because I really have no idea where we're at. Sun is to our north, I think, is the southern hemisphere. We got some interesting flowers and an antenna on this car. That doesn't give you much. That doesn't really give you much. If there's anything you want me to zoom in on, let me know. And it's Ray! Oh, it's Baby Ray! Hi, Ray! Of course, you can't stay long. Shout out to our friend Baby Ray. Get a shout out for Baby Ray. Baby Ray is a Minecraft streamer as well. Fantastic. She's really popping off. She's doing an amazing amount of work. She's very close to getting partner. Extremely close to getting partner. A very good Minecraft streamer. I think Ray is going to be one of the top Minecraft streamers. You'll see this in a year or two. I have no doubt. I have no doubt in my mind. She has that energy, has that enthusiasm, has that appeal. So really, just check her out. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Golden Miner, good to see you. Let me just catch you with stream, guys. Let me catch you with stream. Say hello. So that might make me slow. How you doing, Golden Miner? Welcome to the stream. So you're finally in France about this skiing. Oh, Golder, congratulations! I didn't know you like skiing. That's really awesome. Yeah, and Chatguessr and GeoGuessr are a game together. Aw, the Trombergs, you guys are so cute. But yeah, yeah. Everyone you know has been eating raw potatoes. Yeah, so no, yeah, pizza. Generally, when you play this game, you don't Google. There's no Googling at all. Just basically because it's kind of considered cheating by people in the Chatguessr community. I know I didn't explain that earlier. It's not listed anywhere, but generally, yeah, you don't do any Googling because of that reason, right? Maze, everyone knows you've been eating raw potatoes and never had any issues. I don't know if it tastes good, right? I don't know. But I'm not gonna get mad at you, pizza. Not everyone knows the rules. Not everyone knows the rules, and like if I don't explain them, then who's gonna know that, right? It's not like before you join my stream it says here's the list of the rules of the game. It's like no. But that's okay. We have a very casual kind of stream, right? I know that if you played with like someone like Natman or Aussie Golfer, they take things a lot more seriously. Which is fine because they're much better streamers at this game. They're much faster streamers than this game and me. But we're very much a casual streamer. We're very much an educational kind of stream here. We like to talk and get to know each other. So things aren't as intense, right? We don't go through these maps like crazy. Aussie Golfer, Natman, a lot of these other guys, they go things very quickly. But we just kind of talk, we just chill, have some fun times. But yeah, hey Abduro, welcome to the stream. How's it going? And yeah, but yeah, check out. Yeah, get a shout out. Let's get a shout out for Baby Ray. Get a shout out for Baby Ray Mace. Absolutely. Okay, sorry about that. I know that was a long 30 seconds. Get your guessing when the 5 seconds. We'll move on. I'm thinking Latin America. I don't know exactly. Maybe like Brazil. Probably maybe towards like Sao Paulo. Yeah, towards like a center area. But yeah, good luck everybody. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. What's your favorite color? And why is it your favorite color? Yellow is my favorite color because color is sunshine and happiness. Let me catch you a chat here. You watch a lot of Counter-Strike. The fact he says he used Google Translate, Pakov, makes me think that he Googled it because he literally said he Googled it. But yeah. And, you watch the Counter-Strike? Oh, so the whole family's on Twitch. Hey, fair enough. There you go. You hit 10,000 Ray. That's so wonderful. Wow, 10,000. Man, that's got to be quite awesome, quite the rush. Congratulations, Ray. We're so happy for you. But yeah, nice work, Ray. You're applying on the 1st of February. Ooh, wow, Ray, that's gonna be great. That's great. We're so exciting. But yeah. Google is forbidden. Yeah, no worries, pizza. No, don't worry. You didn't know. And if you didn't know, then how can I blame someone who didn't know? How can I blame someone who didn't know? If you don't know, then there's no reason for you to know, right? Kind of thing, right? Would you get mad? Would you get mad at a baby if it knocked down a cup off the table? No, of course not, because a baby doesn't know not to knock a cup off the table. Does a baby? Did you explain what cups are for to a baby? Well, you don't because the baby can't understand. But the metaphor doesn't quite perfectly work, guys. But the idea is generally, if you don't know, you can't, you don't get mad at people for that. Okay, I'm in Brazil. Mr. Tromberg's in Argentina. Carrot, you are in Ecuador. Cool. Swatico, you're in Venezuela. So us in Latin America, unfortunately, are incorrect, it looks like. MM is in Australia. Apparently, we are in Europe. Wow. And we're in Spain. I thought it kind of looked like a little bit like Spanish, so that's why I thought Latin America, but I thought we were in the southern hemisphere. I guess I was wrong. Sometimes the sun isn't perfectly a good indicator. Robson's in Romania, Pakov's in Serbia, Crystal's in Slovenia, Dodo's in Italy. Italy's not a bad guess if we didn't know exactly. We got Abduro, you're in United Kingdom. And then Mrs. Tromberg, you chose the island of, I think this is like the Palma Island or something. I have no idea. But Spain, which is good, so you're still accurate. You're in there. And the other people also in Spain, but a little closer, are Softy. Hey, welcome, Softy. Welcome to the stream. Zombie and Metal Crusher. Nice work, guys. Apparently, we're in the northwest corner of Spain. We're actually quite close to the water. Unfortunately, if we were a little bit closer to the water, we could have saw the ocean. That might have been a bigger clue. But we're on the LUP 5202 freeway. What? Any cities nearby? There must be a city. North of Ribadeo. Not much else to see though. It was kind of a rural location. There's a cemetery, but that was it. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely, Ray. I was just thinking about you too, Ray. I was just thinking that we were it's been a long time. I was like I haven't seen you yet, but I was thinking about really energetic streamers, and I thought that was kind of like you. Hey Raven, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. And I'm glad that your mouth is feeling better, Metal Crusher. That's so wonderful. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, Maze, for they got that shout out there. But yeah. Your favorite color is lime green and normal green. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Those are good colors, okay? Dodo, you like orange. Yeah, but why are those your favorite colors, guys? Why are your favorite colors? Yeah. And Mrs. Tromberg, oh, hold on, there's a sign here. Can you guys read that sign? That might be a big clue. I think it says Guarda 34. This says something at 105. Bronco, something Bronco 136, and a Vero or a Zero 190. But I'll let you read that, yeah. So your oldest daughter will join it for a map or two at SSBS NAP. If you're online after that, you'll be right back. You don't let her join by herself. No worries, Mrs. Tromberg. If you need to do something with your children, that's completely reasonable. You gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you for the look. Thank you, Luck of the Ray. Really appreciate that. Bye, Trombergs, Mr. and Mrs. Tromberg. You got Spain vibes. Immediately, but the sun threw you off for a while. Sorry, zombie. Yeah, sometimes the sun is just not a good clue. The idea is babies are a menace. Okay, Mace. I don't think that's the idea. I don't think that was not the metaphor. That was not the metaphor we were using. Congratulations, on getting 100% on your math homework, Fire Boss. That's wonderful. And you're 1,000 closer than zombie. Yeah, that does happen. Now you have Spanish homework. Well, you know what? We just read some Spanish, so that works. Thank you for the like, Raven. I really appreciate that. Can you zoom on the radar poles? Absolutely. What are radar poles? Are these the radar poles? Is this a radar pole? I don't know what a radar pole exactly is, Bikov, but I'm happy to oblige. But let me know if this is not the radar pole. I just don't know necessarily what that might be. Yeah. When are you going to play Minecraft Pizza? So generally, I play Minecraft on Thursdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 2200 GMT, okay? So if you want to join me at 2200 GMT, you're certainly welcome to join me for Minecraft streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We do have an SMP, guys. If you guys want to join our SMP on the community, you're certainly welcome to. It's open to anyone that's on the Discord. So you feel free to welcome to. That's open all the time. So if you want, if you can't make those times for the streams, you can always join us on the SMP as well. But yeah. I think it does sound a little Spanish. Let me just go ahead and scroll around. I'm sorry for those of you who didn't scroll around. The sun looks like it's to our southwest, so northern hemisphere. Apologize I didn't scroll around before, but I thought the sign was kind of important. It might actually be the most important thing. Although we do have a bollard here, I think. Let's see here. We have a sign. I think it might say something. No, I can't really read that. Cars drive on the right, though. Cars drive on the right. Yeah, cars drive on the right. This guy's trying to pass the Google car. Looks like they have some kind of toll booth, I think, here. And then we just have the sign. This might be an important bollard. The bollard might help, but who knows. What is it, A25? Yeah, it says like A something. I can't read it, AZ. Maybe it's a 45, 25. It's really tricky. This part up here at the top, I can't read it. But I can say Guarda, Viseo, Bronco, Navarro. That happens. Man, but Northern Hemisphere. I think it's Northern Hemisphere kind of thing here. Yeah, no worries. I can zoom back on the sign. The sign is the clue. The sign's the biggest clue out of everything here, right? And even though it's very difficult to read this sign, it's the one that's going to give us the most information out of everything in terms of like, hey, how can we figure out where exactly exactly we are? So completely understandable. I'm gonna need to clear my throat. Give me a second, guys. Pardon me. Pardon me about that, guys. I don't like necessarily clearing my throat on the stream in front of you guys. I feel like some people are like annoyed by that, so it's kind of impolite. So I usually do it when I mute the mic, but it's also just kind of weird for me to look away and just clear my throat. Some people think that I'm yelling at the cat, right? The stuffed cat, Mercy cat. But when I turn around, and I think that's pretty funny. I think it's pretty funny. But hey, you know what? That works. Yeah. But hey, Astrid, good to see you. Welcome, Astrid. How you been, Astrid? Oh my gosh, Astrid. How you doing? How's life for you? It is Astrid from the Discord. Hi. Yeah, we have an amazing Discord, guys. Just a wonderful community full of great people. And I do recommend that you join us. It's a lot of fun. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, by the way, and we'll move on. I don't necessarily know where this might be, although I'm kind of leaning towards like... maybe Spain, maybe somewhere else. I don't know. That's fine with me. Who knows where this is? But it's a wonderful. It's a very supportive place. It's we have a lot of fun there, and there's a lot of good people. Very supportive of each other. So yeah. Yeah, Dodo, you got for 1 minute 4 seconds, and people have taken you. Yeah, Dodo, that does happen, right? You leave for a little bit, and when you turn around, the milk is on the floor, the dog is eating the steak, and there's glass everywhere. Like you never know what happens there. Hey, Harvey, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Harvey. welcome. How are you doing? How's life going for you, Harvey? Do you like Doritos? Are you a big Doritos fan? What kind of Doritos do you like? But yes, and your birthday's in 3 days, Pizza. Oh, wonderful. So Pizza, let me guess. So is your birthday on the 26th? The 26th? In terms of your 20 is the January 26th is what I mean. The 26th of January. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you so much for clarifying. That's so wonderful. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Pizza. Guys, give everyone say happy birthday to Pizza. Happy birthday to Pizza. Always let's say happy birthday to Pizza. But yeah. And you're gonna prime to French, but you spent it on your aunt because she was streaming earlier. No worries, Astrid. That's nice of you to watch your aunt. That's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of older people stream, like myself. I'm not even that old. Guys, get your guesses in 5 seconds. We'll move on. And Dodo, you hate Doritos? Oh, okay. Wow. Doritos. Yeah, you gotta link us. You gotta link us, Astrid, in Discord to your aunt, right? See what's her username? What's your aunt's username for Twitch? That's pretty interesting. And you're gonna play Minecraft and Friends with Voice Cat for a bit. I appreciate the lurk, Metal Crutcher. Take care. But yeah. And your aunt is cool. Oh yeah, you gotta send us a link. Feels birthday man, right? Happy birthday to everyone. Yeah, birthdays. Birthday's good. 5 seconds. 5 seconds and move on. You wanna guess, Gentle? Yeah, no, Gentle, I'll wait for you. If you need to know how to guess, Gentle, I'll wait for you. So don't worry. Dodo, when I give people time, we'll give people time. See if they request it. So let's not do countdowns because we don't want to we want to let people have chance to be able to guess. So for Gentle, I'll let you have more time. If people request time, I'm happy to let people have more time. I really am early. So Gentle got their time in. Okay, cool. Gentle got it in. So here we go. I know that you guys want me to move on. I feel bad, honestly, taking a long time. But generally, I don't have countdown timers for this reason. Because sometimes people say, like, oh, I need more time. Or, like, let me just get my guess in. Or, I'll be honest, guys. I'm very much a softie. I'm a softie. So I do let that happen. Do apologize. Wajiko is not in Canada. Mrs. Tromberg, I'm sorry, was not Africa. Nor was the United Kingdom Metal Crusher. It was, in fact, in Portugal. Although I thought it was Spain. So there's Abduro, myself, and Zombie were in Spain. Sorry about that, guys. Spanish and Portuguese, I guess, go the same with me. I don't recognize any of those locations, although I think a lot of you guys recognize those cities. I guess it was Portugal. Okay, so we got Carrot Sid, Dodo, Crystal, and Gentle. You guys are all in Portugal. Nice work. And then some of you guys probably use like the locations to try and 5K it. I know I could have given you guys more time to 5K it. Although I think a lot of people are starting getting their guesses in. It's pretty good that we got Pekov, Robson, and Softy. Nice work, Softy Glass. You did really good. You got very close on the 825. You figured out it was the 825 freeway. Apparently, we're a lot closer over here, right? We're just in the middle of nowhere, so I don't know if you really could have 5K'd it, but you could have gotten close, which you got on the E80, 825, and then it's just a matter of like kind of guessing distances from those cities, which is not easy. We're a little bit west of a town called Vilar Formoso, but otherwise, you're just in the middle of a freeway in the middle of nowhere, so that happens. But yeah. But yeah, I'm happy to get guesses. She's 27. You have an aunt and she's 27. Oh, I guess that's fair, right? You know, aunts and uncles can be of different ages and everything. I'm not even that young. I'm old. But yeah, your favorite Doritos are cheese ones, but you can't eat them anymore because you're lactose intolerant. Harvey, you could eat them with lactose pills. Although I feel like that is kind of annoying, right? To swallow a lactose pill just to eat a chip. Yeah, that's crazy. But no worries, Dodo. No worries there. I know that some people want to get on, and I do apologize. I feel bad that I'm making you guys take forever, making you guys wait. But I like to let people have the time to get their guesses in. I really do. It's a very interesting kind of location. Oh, hold on. There's some characters here, Asian characters. So I suspect that we might be in Asia somewhere. Now, it could be wrong, right? It just could be a random sign here, but yeah, Asian characters. Congratulations on finishing your Spanish work, Fire Boss. Nice work. And yeah. How much time do you have left in the stream, Maze? I mean, why, Maze? You need to get going. Is that one of the issues there? And welcome back, TubeSide. Good to see you. And Pakov, you need to go to PC when you finish your coffee. It's hard to find places on mobile. Yeah, Pakov, I understand that. And oh, that's nice of you to say, Astrid. So I think it's an Asian country, a country with Asian characters. Right, it has a yellow line down the center, right? We said that, so you know, like how we said before, that some countries have yellow lines on the center. Is this car driving on the opposite right side of the road? Yeah, I think they drive on the left here. It looks like they drive on the left side of the road. Okay, so left side driving country. Okay, and then let's see if we can find any other clues. It looks a little mountainy. See how like there's mountains kind of everywhere? Mountainy. Okay, so mountainy, probably some sort of Asian country. Tricky, and I think this is probably East Asian country, right? This kind of looks like more like Chinese characters, right? So probably not like Southeast Asia, but more maybe unless it's Singapore, but probably more of an East Asian country rather than a Southeast Asian country. But yeah, congratulations that your pillow arrived, Swatical. That's so wonderful. Happy for you. And yeah, Pizza, you don't mind using your time to make your time better? Oh, that's nice, you Pizza. Yeah, you usually think Google is just lucky guess. No, Dodo, I don't believe. Yeah, I don't believe anyone here cheats, right? I think most people here are just playing the game, using their memories, trying their best to have fun, and I trust everyone. And you gotta go, Swatical. Take care. Have a good one. Good luck with everything with your pillow. And Pakov, you have more than enough time to 5K. There's enough clues, so don't worry about it. Ah, Pakov, thank you for saying it for it. Yeah. Your aunt's like 20? That's pretty cool, Maze. That's not Asian. It's Dutch. Okay, Crystal. Sure. But yeah. But yeah, I think these are Asian characters. Also, I think this camera, have you noticed, look at this camera, guys. I think this camera is lower. I think this camera is lower than normal. It feels lower, and normally I'm not very good at seeing cameras that are lower than normal, but in this case, I definitely feel the camera is lower than you would normally see in GeoGuessr. So it's a low camera, a low camera Google car, which may or may not matter as a clue, but it's an important clue. So cars drive on the left, yellow line down the center, low camera, Asian characters. This might give you enough of a clue to figure out what kind of country this is. But yeah, Pakov, yeah, low camera might be able to really help you out there. I think so it is, yeah. Oh yeah, Dodo, your friend, you live in the Netherlands, so you live here, you drive past it, yeah, right, Dodo? Yeah, Dutch. But yeah, also you can kind of tell a little bit from the architecture that it's an Asian. It's not easy quite can see from here, but just basic from a little small things for little clues. If you watch a lot of anime, it kind of looks a little bit like an Asian kind of country, sort of thing. But yeah, low camera. So I think this is a very straightforward country. Why don't you guys get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. If you guys need more help, need me to wait, I can. But there really isn't any other clues here. I was kind of looking for, like, you know how some of those power line poles have those markings on the side where they, like those stripes, so you know, like, not to run into them. I was kind of looking for those, but I don't see any in this particular location. That generally is a good indicator. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, see these things? Here's another clue right here. Black and yellow lines that go up and down right here. This is actually a giveaway because it's very specific to this country, right? You don't see this in any other Asian country as far as you know, and they're very different for each East Asian country, right? If it goes to the bottom of the pole, that means something. If it's a diagonal line, that means something. I haven't gotten a lot of East Asian countries actually recently, so this is pretty good to see this. I don't know what country this is specifically. Let me just go ahead and do a quick scroll around here. Let's see if I can figure out what location I want to guess. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to know that, but that's a big clue. Okay, so I'm gonna get my guess in. Okay, that seems like a reasonable guess there, but yeah. But yes, yellow plates, yeah, it's Dutch. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yellow plates, I think, are also in England, and you're yelling, you're yelling at me at low cam. Wow, Maze, wow. You guys are crazy. You got lost in Liverpool once after running away and had to get your distant uncle to pick you up. This is Chinatown, America. Oh, no, who knows? Yeah. Guys, get your guesses in within 5 seconds. We'll move on. If you need more time, let me know. But 5 seconds, yeah. But yeah, have you guys ever gotten lost? That's a question of the day. Have you guys ever gotten lost in a location? Like, absolutely lost. Like, you just didn't know where you were at, kind of thing, right? One time, one time I was driving home from San Diego. I was driving home to San Diego, and they were doing, it was late at night. It was very late at night. And they're doing construction on the freeway, and so they closed off the entire portion of the freeway. You can, sometimes they do construction, they leave at least one lane open, so it's slow. It's a traffic jam, but at least you're getting through it. In this case, no. In this case, no. The entire freeway was cut off, and so basically it says, okay, just go follow these off-roads. So I had to get off the freeway, and they had signs to kind of tell you how to get back onto the freeway, but these were very poorly placed signs. I did not see as many signs as I should have. All I did was basically like, I'm gonna follow the car in front of me and hope that they know where they're going, right? And luckily they did, because they basically took me through, and this was not like just like one off ramp to another. It was a lot of neighborhood driving. We turned left, we turned right, we went all over the place. There are locations that I saw that I would never see again. But the car did know where they were going, and they managed to get me back on the freeway, which is thank goodness, but I was lost otherwise. I also think my phone was dead, so I didn't even have my phone to use. It was not good. Crystal, you're in Hong Kong. Sorry, I was in Hong Kong, nor is it Taiwan, Dodo. Though not a bad guess, Dodo, not a bad guess. But once I saw the low camera and the those straight lines, the black and yellow lines, I knew it was Japan. Okay. The problem is getting where in Japan is really tricky if you don't see many signs, and so everyone's kind of scattered about. I think Zombie's a little bit north here, along with myself. We're a little bit north party. And then going a little bit towards the south, we got Softy, Astrid, Robson, and the top three are Abduro, Carrot Sid, and Pakov. Nice work, you guys. Fantastic job. You guys are, in fact, in Japan. Woohoo! Nice work. You guys are fantastic. Low camera is common in Japan. Obviously, the East Asian characters was Japanese. The yellow line down the center was Japan. Driving on the left side of the road was Japan. And then but that yellow and black part on the side of the power line pole, definitely Japanese. You would see it very differently in other countries. The 180 freeway. That's basically where we're at, by a river. Not many other clues here. A little bit west of a town called Hinagawa or something, or the Hinagawa Power Station. Power Station 1. Okay, so very good. But yeah. Look, guys, and if you say in Chinatown, America, there's a lot of Chinatowns. There's a Chinatown in San Francisco, Chinatown in Los Angeles, Chinatown in New York. There's Chinatowns in Chicago. Chinatowns, there's a lot of different Chinatowns, so that's what I'm saying. But yeah. But yeah, you almost went with a bicycle on the highway, and that's how you got lost. Oh no, bicycle on the highway? Oh my gosh, Billy Guy, what happened? Why did you go on a bicycle on the highway? I'm not saying that's a bad thing, although to me that'd be scary. I don't know if I'd go on a bicycle on a highway. Depends on the highway, I suppose. I'm glad that you're close to the Astrid, and I'm sorry, Gentle, that your vote didn't go in. I'm sorry, Gentle, I'm sorry about that. That is rough. I was a little bit too fast. I'm sorry about that. Pizza, you don't really get lost. Your mind is like a compass, so when you leave home, you get a feeling of warmth, and you know where the warmth is coming from, so you automatically know how to get back. That's very interesting, Pizza. Some people have an excellent sense of direction. I feel like you're one of those one of those pizzas. I guess it's true, but yeah. It's hard to tell with low camera. Once you see it enough, Dodo, it does make it easier, but it's not easy. I think the sun's to our northwest. See how the sun is kind of over here? I think the sun's to our northwest. So could we be in the southern hemisphere? We might be in the southern hemisphere. What does this say here? Can you guys read that? I don't know if I could read that. That's very tricky. But yeah. You got from the poster? Gentle, fair enough. You got lost in the woods when you were small, which is like, no human sight for miles beside your house. Yeah, Maze, I'm gonna have to see a picture of that. I'm gonna have to see a Google street view of that location, that forest, because I really want to know what that's kind of like at some point. And yeah, you don't know this one? Yeah, it looks really tricky. Rural locations are very difficult. Can you guys read this? I can't read this. Does this say like Fundo Kolpu or something? No, that doesn't sound right. This doesn't look like this one. Yeah, Tube said, please go eat something. Completely understandable. And yeah, it looks Asian for the game, but Maze, who knows Astrid? Who knows? But yes, you am a pizza. You are pizza with advanced brain. Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys read this? I don't know. I don't see this. This is some Fundy color. Maybe you're right. Fundy color. Fundo color. Funda color. This is not an easy place. I've never seen this before, Crystal, because I would have recognized the fact that we got a sign that nobody can read. Phoenix, no worries. Please get some rest. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Steph, welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? Sid, welcome. Bloody Guy, welcome. How are you guys all doing? But yeah, Steph, it's been a long time. How you been? But yeah, Bestie Street View in the forest. Yeah, Bestie Street View. Absolutely, Maze. Yeah, let's see. Let me pan around for you guys so you guys can see the terrain. Yeah, if you have any requests on what you guys want me to look at, I'm happy to oblige. Just make sure you just ask me and I'll do it for you. So here's a pan around for Pekov. But yeah, and you did find a pretty location. Oh, that's so wonderful, Maze. Yeah, you almost went on the highway, Bloody Guy. You were searching your back way back, but then you realized the highway wasn't the right way, so you backtracked and eventually found the right way. Ah, that's what you said, Bloody Guy. Ah, my apologies, I mistook that. But yeah, I'm glad that you found your way back. That is tricky. That's tricky. Hey, Patrick, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Patrick. How's life been for you? Patrick, what country are you from? What country are you from, Patrick? And also, Igor, welcome to the streams. I'm sorry, Carrot, it wasn't where you guessed. But to be fair, Sid, I don't know if I would be able to guess this location. This is a very, very difficult location. Very rural location. I do see some citrus fruits here. Do you see that? Look at there's fruits on this tree. So citrus fruits on the tree. So some place that can grow fruits. That's a lot of places. But citrus fruits in general, I think, are a little more common in certain locations. The sign doesn't make any sense. I can't read this sign. Okay, I'm gonna guess not Southeast Asia. I think Southeast Asia is a bit more moist, so I'm gonna eliminate that completely from my guesses. It's possible it's Southeast Asia, but you never know. I think the sun is to the north, so it's below the equator. Okay, so I don't think this is Africa, because Africa has a lot of Gen 2 camera, right? So I think, and this is a Gen 3 camera, so I'm gonna eliminate Africa. So that leaves me with a couple countries in like Oceania and South America. I'm leaning towards those two areas in particular, but I'm not entirely sure exactly where. It's a very dry location, but yeah. So Patrick, so you're from France. Is that what you're saying? And Steph, the first 23 days have been a sort of mess, but life's going. Oh, I'm sorry, Steph. Do you wanna talk about it? Are things going okay with you? Yeah. And show the back of the car. Absolutely, Robson. Unfortunately, there is no antenna. It is white though, which might be a clue. The white, different colored cars are specific to very different countries, so the white on the back of the car might be a big clue, but there's no antenna, so that happens there. Yeah. And you can guess somewhere in Europe. Okay, Dodo, you can do whatever. Yeah, Southeast Asia is indeed moist, right? I'm saying. Romania. I want to suck your blood. Oh, your name is Bloody Guy, so I guess that's fair. And the closest you can even get to a street view is like a mile away from the actual place. Fair enough. But yeah. Yeah, played GeoGuessr for 1 month. But you know what, Patrick? That's okay. It's just like riding a bicycle. You just have to get back on board. I don't know if there's anything else that can like tell you. Is there any like houses I can look at? I don't see any buildings. Maybe that building, but that's just so far off. I don't know why there's a red dot there. That's weird. I don't see any power lines. This is just a tarp. There's a house. There's a house over there. That could help, maybe, possibly. Otherwise, we got a sign that we can't read. And just like empty space. Guys, get your guesses in with the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. But yeah, this is a very tricky place. Yeah, I have no idea this is. You literally guessed Romania, Dodo. I mean, it's a tricky location. I'm gonna lean towards Argentina. I think it's in the southern hemisphere, someplace dry, and I think Argentina uses the white car, but it really could be anywhere at this point. I don't have any clue. This is a very, very, very difficult location. Extremely difficult location. The dirt sun terrain are clues and went way far north. I think that they can also grow these kinds of fruits in Argentina, but I don't know for sure. Softy knows where this is. Shellshot got close, but I'm lost. Yeah. But yeah, bad year, but let's not talk about it. No worries, Patrick. We don't have to talk about your bad year. Fair enough. I'm glad that you're here, Patrick. And you know what? It's a new year, so you know, a new year, a new start. You got this, Patrick. By the way, guys, if you ever do need to talk to someone, we do have 2 channels in our Discord. One's for help and support, and one's for venting, which you can always vent for. You can always vent and talk about stuff. But if you want to talk to someone like personally, if you want to talk to someone without specifically in private, you can always join our Discord, and then you ping the @supporters role. Right? The supporters in our Discord are people who are very much interested in helping out others and listening to their concerns, talking with them on a one-on-one basis. So you ping the supporters and say, hey, I need to talk to someone, I need help. They'll be happy to listen to you. They're happy to talk with you. That's the other thing. They're there for you, is basically what I'm saying. The supporters there are very kind, caring, and giving people. Get your guesses in within the next 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. So yeah. No, I think that, they really are just so nice, and they give their time so willingly, and I'm so grateful for them. But they've been a big help for those who have just been having a lot of issues, because they're there. They want to talk with you. They want to support you. Yeah. Sorry that your arm's hurt because you've been playing a game called Gorilla Tag, so you move around your hands a lot, and you play it every day. Well, you must be getting pretty strong. You must be getting pretty strong from that pizza. But yeah. Oh, Patrick, I'm sorry about your surgery. That's really rough. But I good luck on your recovery. Good luck on your recovery, Patrick. But I know you didn't want to talk about that. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, I hope everyone got their guesses in because I'm clicking this button. I don't know if anyone knows where this place is. I don't think I know where this place is. We could be anywhere. I wonder what this really means. Okay, guys, remember this sign. See if we can find out like the actual location from the map. Fundo Kulpui or something. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm on the wrong country. I'm in the wrong country, unfortunately, but I'm close. Okay. Everyone is kind of scattered about. Unfortunately, it's not in Europe. Dodo, you're in Romania. Igor is in Italy. And Zombie, you're in Portugal. We got people in South Africa. Crystal and Carrot Sid. Sorry about that. Patrick, you chose Thailand. It's not a bad guess, though. I didn't think it was Thailand because it was pretty kind of dry looking. Astrid's in the Philippines. New Zealand's not a bad guess, Gentle. New Zealand's not a bad guess. I did think it was to the south. Australia would have been a possibility. But I think it looked a little bit more like Argentina because they kind of have more ranches there, maybe. So, Robson, you're in Peru. Pakov, you're in Bolivia. And then the top 3. Did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. Yeah, I got everyone. Thank you very much, Bloody Guy, for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. The Softy is the only one that got the right country. You're in 3rd place, but you're in Chile. That's true. And the closest 2 are Shell Shot and myself. I got the closest, and I'm Argentina. That's interesting. Chile apparently is place. We're a little bit north of a city called Foraju. Okay, what was that sign that we saw? Frack. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Fundo Kolhu. That's the sign. Fundo Kolhu. Do you see that? It's the road. It's the name of the road. Fundo Kolhu. I don't know what that means. That doesn't even sound like a language, right? I mean, I'm sure it means something. Maybe it's like not. Maybe it's like a more of a native language kind of thing, right? You know how like there's a native tongue and that kind of thing, and not necessarily Spanish, but in a very interesting place. We're on the U-180. Very difficult location. Just kind of in the middle of nowhere, unfortunately. But good job to Softy for getting the right country. It really kind of confused everyone. But yeah. But yeah, Patrick, I'm glad you're doing okay. You thought it was African, Sid? It's tricky. It's tricky. I did not know what it was either. The weird thing is when it's South America map, you're doing good, but when it's South America on diverse board, you're always going bad. Yeah. But you know what? We all do our best trying to figure things out. Okay, guys, hold on. I think I see a flag in the distance. But let me go ahead and scroll around, see if there's any other clues. Okay, I don't see any other clues that I could see. Let's see. There's no antenna on the car, and sun is... Boy, it's overcast. It's really tricky. But do you see that? I think there's flags. Here, right? Flags here, and looks like there's flags here, but I think the flags here in particular, this might be good for flag meta. For those of you that know their flag meta, I think that these flags in particular would be giving you what you need to get the country, right? Zombies, right? Zombies like, there it is, bam, right? Kind of figured it out. I don't know this flag. Like I said, I don't know my flag meta. Now, I should know my flag meta. I should, but I haven't quite studied enough. I probably should study more. You have to go now, Pizza. Fair enough. Take care. Thank you for joining us, Pizza. Really do appreciate it. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. But yeah, you know all the flags of the world, Dodo? Well, then, if you know the flags of the world, then you got this. You got this. I used to have a map. When I was a kid, I used to have a map with a geography map. It was a very, not geography map, geography book. And it had all the countries of the world listed. And then it had and then it went by continent. And then it showed all the flags of each country. Which I thought was really neat. I kind of like looking at the flags, especially the ones that kind of looked similar. I thought like, wow, why do these flags all kind of look the same? I didn't realize later on that a lot of flags are inspired by other countries, right? The the United Kingdom, had and the British Empire had a big influence on a lot of countries' flags. Even the flag of the United States uses the same colors, as the flag of the United Kingdom, right? Red, white, and blue seems to be very popular. And then, of course, Liberia has a similar flag to the United States. Chile, Malaysia, right? They all have very similar flag kind of thing. Yeah. Can you do a scroll terrain? Absolutely, Carrot. Yeah, let me do a scroll terrain. Yeah. So that's basically the only flag you know, Patrick. Well, as long as you know it, then that's all. Then you only need to know. You only need to know what you need, what the one you need to know. But yeah. Hey, Kupo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's that going for you, Kupo? So yeah, I'm just doing a scroll over terrain. If there's any other requests, of course, let me know. A lot of you guys are getting this one. That's pretty good because you guys know the flag. It's a nice looking flag. It's a nice looking flag. But I have no idea where we're at or what it is. Yeah, there aren't any other clues. I mean, I could look for some other clues if you guys want me to. Looks like it's kind of more of a tropical kind of country. Like, look at these palms. So probably not someplace with a lot of northern or very far south. Maybe closer towards the equator, or at least a tropical region. Moist. It looks kind of moist, honestly. Lots of plants. And then there's a guy here on a motorcycle, but I don't know if they drive on the right here, or if that's just a matter of that guy's just trying to pass this car up. I'm guessing that we drive. I don't know which direction we're driving. I think this guy is just driving because for some reason. And we might drive on the left because notice how the sign's on the left side, the left turn sign. Yeah, maybe we drive on the left here. Let me look for other signs. Maybe we drive on the left. I suspect we drive on the left. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we drive on the left because the sign's on the left turn. If this were a country that drives on the right side of the road, this sign I think would be on the right side. But the fact it's on the left, I think it means the car drives on the left. That happens here. But yeah. Did you know the only country that doesn't use blue, white, or red in their flag is Jamaica? Interesting, Pekov. I did not know that. It's all jokes, and the teacher says that the flag is this. But yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's always good to like check out these locations and learn things. Flag meta though, very useful, very useful. I highly think that it's just a solid kind of thing here. Okay, guys, why don't you get your guesses in? Why don't you get your guesses in with the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. Very neat place, very neat location. Tricky though. I like it. I don't know where we're at. Okay, I'm thinking Southeast Asia. Oh, thank you very much, TTV Ricky. Thank you very much, Ricky, for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you doing, Ricky? I know Malaysia's flag is different. Could it be Indonesia, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam? I guess Thailand. I have no idea. But Ricky, I'm glad that you're doing good. But it's tricky. It's tricky there. But yeah, this guy looks like this guy. Do you think this guy's on the way to work, to school? Looks kind of like a school kind of a little uniform kind of jacket. I don't know. Looks nice, just very well. But yeah, yeah. Oh, Ricky, one of the things that you want to do is in this game is that generally you don't kind of tell people what the country is. Just because people want to play the game and be able to play it, on themselves. You don't want to tell them what kind of flag things are. So yeah. No, you don't know, Ricky, of course, but that it's generally with this game, everyone's playing together, so no, you don't want to spoil it for other people. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, you didn't know. Like I said, if you don't know, there's no reason to get mad, right? But it's my obligation to inform you. Nice place though. Would you guys go here? I'd visit here. I don't know where you. I don't think there's probably many tourist locations, but it'd be interesting to visit this country. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, okay. But yeah, I recommend, guys, if you want, join our Discord, join our community. A lot of fun. Get your guesses in with the next 5 seconds. Get your guessing with the next 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. Okay. But yeah, I've never ridden a motorcycle. I don't know if I'd ever ride a motorcycle. I'm kind of scared that I'd crash into something, get some brain damage. Oh my gosh, it's our friend Tall Pine! Sorry guys, we're gonna cut short that time. We're gonna get that timer going. Let's give a shout out to our friend Tall Pine. Hello guys, Tall Pine. How was your stream? What did you play? What did you guys do? Hello to everyone. Hello to Myth. Hello Myth. Hello, Kella. Hello, Pi. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? But yeah, hello, everybody. How was it? How was the stream? What did you guys do? What did you play? And thank you very much for the shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our friend, Tall Pine, Justin and Michaela. Justin and Michaela, they're a couple. They've been a couple for 6 years, maybe 7 years now at this point. They play a lot of games like GeoGuessr and Alien Isolation. They're amazing, super nice, super awesome, super engaging couple. They stream a lot of cool stuff. You really like them, give them a follow, check out their channel. But hello everybody, thank you for the raid. Welcome. And yeah, it's good to see you. Sanjay, hello, good to see you. And Albert, yeah, I don't know if I'd ever want to crash on a motorcycle. You played Zelda Breath of the Wild? Ooh, nice chill stream, good game. That's so wonderful. Now guys, the stream went great. Yeah, Tall Pine, they're the best. They're the best, right? So I really think that if you really want a cool, nice, chill streamer, cool couple, Justin Michaela, I recommend them. I think actually out of all the couple streamers out there, I would recommend Justin and Michaela over anyone else. I'm serious. Because they're really just really cool. They remind me a lot of friends that I have in real life. So when you want to be friends with people that are cool, they're calm, that have just a good vibe to them. So yeah, check them out. Give them a follow. You like them. Give a shout out to them. Give another shout out to them. Yeah. Welcome back, Tube Sai. Any spots for GeoGuessr, Ricky? It is !CG. That's how you play the game. But yeah. Patrick, the metas are usually bad. Usually know the answer. The road flag of nature house has hills and suns. That's it. That's fair. But yeah, no. I'm just saying the truth. I'm just saying the truth about you guys. Yeah, well, I guess they're in their top line. They're getting there. But yeah. So basically, to play this game, Ricky, all you have to do is you go to the map, right? You click that link. That link opens a map in your browser, and then in that browser map, you click on where you think the location is. And then it's gonna copy a set of coordinates to your clipboard. You paste those coordinates into the Twitch stream chat, and then once you paste those coordinates into Twitch stream chat, Ricky, your guess will appear on the top left corner here, right? You'll appear on this list, right? I know that sometimes it's good to explain this game to people because every now and again you get someone that doesn't necessarily know how to play. So that's basically how you play Chatguessr, GeoGuessr kind of thing here. So yeah. Hey Jamie, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good to see you. But yeah. So Ricky, once you get your guess in, I think I will go ahead and move on. But if you're having any trouble, let me know. No, you paste the whole thing into it. So it's a whisper. So you're whispering the bot, Ricky. So you have to just click copy, and then you paste, okay? And then you won't have to worry about missing. Just see there, Ricky. You got it. There you go. There you are. Your answer's on top too. Nice work, everybody. Yeah, you have to paste the whole thing. I know that you generate ISIC coordinates, but it's in. Say, okay, good work. Sorry that took so long, guys, but we got a wonderful raid, and everyone kind of figured out this location. Everyone got the right country. That was really solid. You guys recognized the flag, which I think was really just excellent. So solid job to everyone. Yeah. Patrick, is the stream going to end after this? You know what, Patrick, admittedly, we are going to come to the end of the stream, although I do request that those of you who are joining us to stick around for a raid. Sorry for those of you, Tall Pine, Justin and Michaela, for that you guys just raided us, and I'm going to end soon. Myself, I do apologize. We got Crystal here. There's Kella Little Better, Pekov, Zombie, Softy, Angel, Patrick. Nice job, Patrick. Dodo. But you know what, Patrick? How about we rate someone playing Chatguessr? We'll rate someone playing Chatguessr, Patrick, so that way you can keep going. Everyone who wants to keep playing Chatguessr, we'll rate someone playing Chatguessr. I know some good guys. Dodo, Robson right here, myself on the top 3, Bloody's on the 4th, Ricky, you did pretty good. And then no one closest is Sid. Nice work, everyone. We are actually in a town, or maybe we're a little bit north of a town. I don't know where we're at. Wat Kloi Sai Nyam on the Mai Hong River. Just kind of, it's kind of tricky, but you guys figured it out. The flag was a big help, I think, for everyone. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna rate. Don't worry, guys. We'll rate a Chatguessr streamer. Congratulations to Softy Grass. You are in first place with a gold medal, streak of 5, which is really good. 19,000 points. Pakov, you got a 15,700, second place. The bronze medal to Robson, our friend, 15,000 points, and I get the honorable mention at 14,800. Okay, so yeah, nice work, guys. Phoenix, you're back again. Oh my goodness. You did good, and it's okay. It's all love. Oh, thank you so much. Peter Radio, time where we're ending. That does happen. Yeah. So sorry, Mrs. D, that you didn't put your guess in. We just did it, but don't worry, guys. We're going to go ahead and rate someone playing Chatguessr. We have a lot of good Chatguessr friends. A lot of people that are playing Chatguessr. Let's see if there's anyone quickly playing Chatguessr we don't know, because sometimes we like to play Chatguessr with people that we've never met before, and that's always a lot of fun. What about, there's a person named Peter. Mine is Peter that's playing Chatguessr, doing Chatguessr for the first time. We also have our friend Dustin, who we've done, and then there's some guy named SSBM Snap. I've never heard of this guy before, who's playing Chatguessr, and then of course our friend Penguin Guru. Lots of options. Actually, there's a lot of people playing Chatguessr right now. Normally we don't have that many people. But if you guys want to play with someone that actually knows how to play the game and can explain it, then probably either Penguin Guru or Dusk. We did raid Dusk recently, so why don't we go ahead and say hello to our friend Penguin Guru. Always good to, so since those of you who don't necessarily know how to play, but you want to play, this guy has done it for a while time. I want to go ahead and thank you all for joining me. Oh, sorry, let me just... Penguin Guru also is just quite an amazing, has an amazing voice, really fantastic, and is a professional streamer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I wish you the best. You guys are all fantastic, and I want you to know that you guys are loved, you guys are respected, you guys are amazing, and don't let anyone else tell you that you don't deserve love, that you don't deserve respect, because they are wrong. They are wrong. You are loved. And if you forget that, come back here to me, and I'll be happy to remind you. So take care, guys. I love you. See you all a bit, and have a good one. Bye-bye.